Nobody tuning in, but this is just for us now.
A big day here at the ICC Cricket Academy as we are all set for the ILT20 development. The semi-final number one, a big day as I mentioned. There will be two semi-finals lined up. Now, the focus is here at the moment where Pearls takes on Blitzers. What a game this is going to be, a cracker of a game we are expecting. And later in the evening at 8:30, we'll see Braves takes on Marvels. Those are the semi-finals, and we'll wait which team gets into that big, mega grand finale of ILT20 development. Well, meantime, we have got Abdur Rahman Tariq, who's there at the center for the pitch report.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the ILT20 development. It's semi-finals, the knockout games. No more chances. You have to win. You have to qualify for the final. We're back on strip number 3. And just a reminder to all our viewers, almost all the games that have been won here are won by the team chasing. 200 chase down, 177 chase down. And in the afternoon, especially the first game, batting early is very difficult. So again, I think the mantra is going to remain the same in these knockouts. You win the toss, you field first, you chase the total down, you get into the finals.
Well, giving his insight, here's Abdur Rahman Tariq out there at the center, looking all excited for these two semi-finals. So as we also, all these four teams have really fought well to come into the big stage, to the top 4 of this tournament. And this is going to be a cracker of 2 games. all these four sides are equally balanced and powered. And I expect a lot of fight from both the sides. Now, it's Abdurrahman Tariq once again with the two captains out there alongside match referee for the all-important toss.
Hello viewers and welcome to the ICC Academy. It's toss time here for the first semi-final, the ILT20 Development Tournament. And these two teams, the last time they played a game here, it was a super over. Let's see what happens today. I've got Ali Abid and Ali Shan Sharfu, the two captains with me, and Mr. Iftikhar Ali, the match referee. Ali Shan will flip the coin. Heads is the call.
It is head.
It is heads. So Ali Abid of the Blitzers has won the toss. What will you be doing?
हम पहले बॉलिंग कर रहे हैं.
कोई स्पेसिफिक रीजन?
एक्चुअली हमारे पास बैटिंग डेप्थ तक है, तो यही है कि हम वैसे भी चेज में थोड़ा कंफर्टेबल रहते हैं, तो चेज ही करेंगे.
अभी कॉम्बिनेशन थोड़ा सेटल हुआ है, लोग आए हैं बीमारियों से वापस?
जी जी अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह सारे वापस आ गए हैं. अभी ईथन भी वापस आ गया.
अभी जो प्रेशर ज़्यादा सेमीफाइनल का, नॉकआउट का, मिस्टेक्स की कोई चांस नहीं. क्या प्रोग्रामिंग है, कोई प्लान?
नहीं प्रोग्राम बस यही है कि सब अपनी नेचुरल गेम करेंगे, बाकी अपना 100% देंगे, बाकी रिजल्ट जो भी होगा देखेंगे इंशाल्लाह.
विश यू ऑल द बेस्ट. डू वेल. Well, Ali Shan Sharfu, I know what you were going to do if you had won the toss. Just playing a game yesterday night, a very late game, now coming back. What's the story with the team balance?
As you said, we would have wanted to bowl first as well. Probably get a bit of help when the lights come on. But again, hoping that the wicket wouldn't change too much, as it is a pretty early game. And like you said, probably put on a good total on the board and then defend it later on.
Any changes from yesterday?
Yeah, we've got one change. Harith misses out and Riaz Khalik comes back in. Yeah, that's the only change.
Well then, wish you all the best, man. Do well. Well, there you have it. The news from the centre. Ali Abid of the Blitzers has won the toss and decided to bowl first.
Thank you very much, Abdurrahman Tariq. Interesting their decision there from Ali Abid going with the trend to field first in this tournament. That's been the case. Going to field first is been the mantra in this tournament so far and turn out to be a successful one. Well, at the moment, the two teams, they line up here. For Pearls, it's Abdul Shakur Sher coming back again into that playing 11, Aditya Shetty. Ali Shan Sharfu, the captain, Aryan Sharma, the opener, an extremely well-talented boy. Khalid Shah is another partner in crime. The opening slot, Khalid Shah, excellent tournament he had. Lovepreet Singh Bajwa, another big name. Mohammad Farazuddin, the dynamite, great player. Mohammad Rohid and Nilansh Kiswani, Riaz Khalik, Zawar Fareed, that's the name. The all-rounder Zawar Fareed, the team Pearls want, and they will not miss him out, I reckon. Well, for the team Blitzers, it's Ali Abid, Aryan Lakra, Ethan D'Souza comes back in the side. Kamran Atta had that great knock and has just picked up that form at the right time. Matiullah Khan, again fast bowler, that extremely quick and a sensible bowler. You need up front Mohammad Mohsin, another great bowler that he's showing his impact already. Mohammad Nadeem, another man who can be reliable, though batting or the left arm tweak. Mohammad Zubair Khan, Usman Khan, a big name for Blitzers. Uzair Basha and Uzair Khan, they didn't made a lot of changes in their side, just a couple here and there, but this seems to be all okay. It's Blitzers who will be fielding first, have won the toss and invited the team Pearls to bat first. Those are the two officials, the umpires making their way into the center. On your left side, it's Asif Iqbal, and to your right side, it's Razik Khan. The two officials will be officiating this game and looks very happy. Yes, man. Looking forward, and this is extremely thankless job. The umpiring has been up to the mark so far in this tournament, been absolutely great and absolutely right. Some extremely tough calls has been taken, but that turned out to be an excellent decision in the end. When we talk about the umpiring, we talk about the entire panel, not just these two umpires. There are a great panel of umpires here. The level of umpiring has increased and got really better. And it is getting better and better by the passing day. Meanwhile, it will be interesting to see who will be bowling the first ball, whether it will be Matiullah Khan. Meanwhile, the focus is here, the right hand and left hand combo. Khalid Shah on your left hand side. That's your man, the left-hander, stylish and elegance, great talent, the power, class, and he writes his own story. What a player, Khalid Shah. On to your right-hand side is the young and making his name into the big level. Playing for UAE now, opener for UAE national side, Aryansh Sharma is another man to keep an eye on. He will have a lot of points to show, a lot of points to prove. Extremely talented these two openers are for Pearls, and now seems as we progressed ahead in the tournament, and it seems to be they just got to their groove right at just the right time when it is needed. Very, very talented these two batters are. Khalid Shah with the average of 34, strike rate of 127 in 5 encounters. He bagged 171 runs on his account. He's having a phenomenal tournament so far with the best of 70. Has a couple of 50s on his name as well. He's been doing extremely good, especially at up top. Fearless Khalid Shah is what we call him, that he doesn't see who the bowler is. Has brute mentality in terms of batting. He really likes to accelerate things. At the other end, we have Aryansh Sharma, who calculates his knock, who really counts his runs, who really knows when to attack, knows things or two about batting and improvising, and he's improving well. It seemed to be Mohammad Mohsin would be the bowler who will be opening from the far end. Yeah, not a bad choice to open the proceedings. The economy is slightly higher, but considering he played only one game so far, and this is his second game where he'll be looking to improve those numbers. We're waiting for the umpire to signal it play, and we'll be all set and excited for the semi-final number 1. We'll be having a cracker of a day waiting ahead. Captain Ali Abid all set, just maneuvering his fielders around. And they made a little soft change here, making extra cover. Usman Khan, there you go, first ball, the slip is on. Good delivery, shaping away from the left-hander. Not a bad start at all there from Mohsin. Difficult to play that delivery, which leaves the left hand and goes away. And Khalid Shah need to be smart enough. I tell you what, this is make it or break it situation. A semi-final. If you win, you get through. If you lose, you get ejected. As simple as that. Heaves it in the onside. The ball is in the hands. That's the catch. Uzair Khan takes that catch. A beautiful take, quick and nicely done. Big blow. What a welcome to Rashid here.
Oh, thank you, Abid. Oh, that's a big blow. That's a very, very big blow. Khalid Shah has been scoring a lot of runs for the Pearls, but on that occasion, just lobs it up in the air, and a good catch taken by the fielder. That's the first wicket down. Nothing on the board as yet for the Pearls, and this they have a man walking back to the hut. Khalid Shah, disappointing. Second ball duck for him. None for one now. to be the captain to walk in at number 3. Not the ideal situation for him to come in the very first over. He probably wasn't expecting that, but what a start for the Blitzers in this first semi-final of the ILT20 development tournament. Mohsin comes in, gets that in-swing going for him, but that's a low full toss and a very well played shot from Alishan Sharafu. Gets it to the boundary. First boundary of the first semi-final coming up from the blade of the captain.
And I don't disagree with Mohsin trying to bowl that Yorker to the new ball. The idea is right, but not the execution. He bowled that full toss and easy picking for someone like Alishan. He got off the mark on a very first delivery with a boundary.
Yeah, that was a well-controlled shot. He made sure that he plays it along the carpet and in the gap for very important runs that will ease off some of the pressure that was created in this first over. Mohsin comes in once again. That was a very, very good delivery. Tipping into the right-hander. I think it's hurt him. It's hurt him on his stomach probably.
Yeah, he's not showing it though. Usman can figure out.
One batsman feels the pain of the other.
Well, definitely. Probably could be the other way around. Maybe Usman is looking for that physio role. He's always there. He's a character, let me tell you.
Jolly good character. Meanwhile, back to live action. This has been a good first over. Once again, that inwards movement is troubling Alishan Sharafu here. These will be leg buys. Let's wait for the decision. Yes, it is leg buys. So one more run added to the total, but this has been a superb over from Mohsin.
Extremely good. That's successful over. Apart from that loose delivery, he's given 5 runs of 5 deliveries despite bowling one bad ball and getting good treatment. And also, he picked up most crucial wicket for the team Pearls as Khalid Shah gives you those aggressive start. That go in when now one of these batters need to take that role. Would not be easy for both these batters as Aryansh is also trying to gather runs.
Oh, absolutely. Khalid Shah has been amongst the runs in this tournament. That's another good delivery. That's a wonderful delivery. First one for Aryansh to face, and he's beaten convincingly. And that will be the end of the first over. A good one for the Blitzers. The perfect start for them. They got a wicket in that one. 5 for 1 after the end of the first over.
Matiullah Khan had a lot of wickets, but he's already been to that arena where you talk about the ILT20. He's played at the biggest stage. I reckon he's retained as well. And he's a lot better bowler. Steps out and beats that man. Hits straight with authority. Gets boundary here. Alishan seems to be in a mood to score big runs.
Yeah, that was a shot of confidence. First delivery from Matiullah, you come down the track and then you play him so well. Look at that, the on drive coming in. It was 4 runs as soon as it beat that fielder at mid-on. That's a very, very good shot, putting a lot of pressure on Matiullah. Remember, you're talking about somebody needs to step up and take up that position, which Khalid Shah has been delivering in this tournament for the Pearls. And I think it's the captain, Alishan Sharafu, who's made sure that he's going to be the aggressor. Meanwhile, his partner at the other end, Aryan Sharma, is probably going to play that anchor role, holding this innings together.
Steps out. This time he goes through the points and no, he doesn't pass that man. It's a wicket number 2 and a big one, even bigger. The captain departs. What a great set of plan here Matiullah bowling him full earlier. Now this time testing him onto the offside.
Yeah, that was a very, very good catch taken at point. One shot too many from Alishan Sharafu. That wasn't required. He'd already hit a boundary in the over. That is a disappointing end to what could have been a very good innings. But it's the second wicket down for the Pearls, and that is what matters at the moment. This is not good. This is not a good start. Let's have a look at that wicket once again. They're checking on the front foot, no ball. But I think he's clearly behind that popping crease. So Alishan Sharafu will have to walk back. A dismal performance from the captain in the very important game. 8 of 5 for him. 2 wickets down, 9 on the board after 1.2. New man in is going to be Abdul Shakur. Share 12 runs in 3 matches. Best of 12, so he hasn't scored too many in the other matches. This is his chance to make a mark for himself. Oh, first delivery, short delivery. That was pacey, that was sharp. I think it's hit him on his shoulder there. Abdul Shakur Sher, he's a very strong man. If it's hit him on his helmet, then there will have to be a concussion test.
Yeah, that's a dismissal of captain of Pearls. Matiullah offered him a width, set the bait, and took the big wicket. Yeah, now the captain is happy with Matiullah. Yeah, that drill has need to be followed here. The concussion test needs to be done here.
Abid, do you know what questions they ask?
I think I know, Rashid. Maybe I know. I haven't been there, but let me give it a try. The first question is, where are you? And the other one is...
The first question is, what is your name?
What is your name? Okay.
So clearly Abid doesn't remember what was asked.
I think which team you're playing. The second question is?
No.
Where are you?
Yep.
Yeah, where are you?
Your age, probably those kind of things that you remember on a daily basis. Those questions would probably come in first, and then they go into more intense questions like your team and how many runs you scored last year in November on the 12th.
Well, anyway, that's even without the concussion test, I won't be able to answer. Yeah, just nicely bowling. That's where you need to be. Do not offer a lot of width to Abdul Shakur. Don't let the batters settle now. You have got the grip. You picked up the two-man. The two batters who could do the aggressive role has been back at the hut. Now it's time for Team Blitzers to keep the pressure on. They bring their best bowler, keep that fielders close, maybe at the catching position, be a little louder in the outfield, put the pressure on the batters.
Absolutely, they will need a lot of energy in the ground, especially all the fielders in the 30-yard circle. And this is, like you mentioned, they need to have aggressive field set. They need to have catching fielders, no slip in place. That's not very good, I think. With 2 wickets down and just the second over, I would want to see a couple of slips there with Matiullah normally taking the ball away from the right-hander. That is his strong delivery. Let's have a look at that delivery once again. Didn't bounce as much. Look at that. The keeper had to collect it on 1 bounce. So that is something that the batters have to be wary about.
Yeah, not a pacey delivery as well. Matiullah did not really bend his back for that delivery. And offered a width as well. Probably was trying to trap. This is better delivery and played well on the onside. They'll be trying for 2. Yeah, quite easy in the end to get 2 runs. 6 coming off this over. He's picked up a very big wicket. Matiullah Khan, successful over. 11 for 2 at the end of 2. Mohammad Mohsin. Yeah, he used the wide of crease for the right-hander, trying to create that angle and bring the ball into the right-hander. He seems to be a successful bowler as he already plugged that left-hander out of the game. Khalid Shah was his first wicket.
Yeah, that was a very good delivery. Not a good shot from Khalid. Probably just trying to get bat on ball, which is why I just played it, lobbed it in the air. But normally you don't see a fielder at short square leg. The faster bowlers nowadays, they prefer the square leg to be on the boundary, fine leg in the circle. But it was the other way around, and that is what didn't work for Khalid Shah. It went straight to that fielder, easy catch for him. And that is how that first wicket fell for the Pearls. At the moment, they're struggling here. They're trying to get back into this game. They need a partnership here, a long one between these two. They'll have to make sure they stay in there, not lose wickets, but also keep scoring runs in the power play overs. That is very vital for them.
Yeah, they expect from the experienced Abdul Shakur. Yeah, he steps out to cut down that swing. Atta managed to get a glove on it. Good work behind the stumps. That was certainly going for the boundary.
That was a wide delivery down the leg side. Confirmation from the umpire there. Not a good delivery. With the way he's getting the ball to seam and move, I think if he starts probably on the 5th or the 6th stump, outside off stump, that'll be a very good delivery to the right-hander. Good work there behind the stumps. Certainly saved 4 runs there, Kamran Atta.
He's a right-hander who relies a lot on that angle and movement. Oh, this time gets through the gap. And the ball is going towards the fence. He got the boundary here. Lovely shot. Great batting. This was beautiful shot.
Yeah, that was a wonderful shot from the UAE national team opener. Let's have a look there. That's wonderful. 2 full on that occasion from Mohsin. Didn't get that movement, which is why it gave that chance to Aryans to get it through the gap and get 4 runs for himself. That's his first boundary. That'll give him a lot of confidence. And that is what you need as a batter here. You need a lot of confidence to play and build this innings now.
And I think there is a performance due on him as well. This time around the pads. Well, big shout there. That ball was certainly drifting down the leg side, but because Mohsin gets a huge amount of swing. And he also uses the crease wide and brings in sharply. I remember maybe Suhail Tanveer, the wrong-footed from Team Pakistan, used to do the similar thing with the left arm.
Yeah, another man who usually, if I can remember rightly, was Azhar Mahmood, who used to get that. He had a similar action as well to how Mohsin is bowling. Not all that similar, but he had a lovely in-swinger. So does Mohsin, but just not getting his line length right at the moment. Oh, down the leg side. That'll be 5 wides. Kamran Atta couldn't get to it. Look at that look on his face there. That tells you everything, doesn't it?
Yeah, testing him really. That was really in control. Look at that. Aryash really did not need to do anything about that. That ball was going down the leg side. An easy decision to let that one go. Kamran Atta, not a happy man behind the stumps. You really stretched him up.
Yeah, that wasn't a good delivery. It kept going away from him. Did put in a dive, but these are very important runs for the Pearls. That pressure is being released here. Oh, that's a better delivery. But when he balls it outside off stump, he doesn't get that kind of a movement. That is the problem, which is why he's coming in too straight. Whenever he's on the stumps, he gets that movement, he gets that seam movement. But whenever he's bowling outside off stump channel, he doesn't get that movement.
Very good point. Where it needs to swing, it's not swinging from where it has to. It's swinging around when he tries to bowl around the pads. Maybe a little more time he need to give to himself in the nets.
Well, I think he's bowling very close to the stumps when he's bowling outside off stump, which is why he doesn't get that movement. Now look at that. He bowls it from wide outside the crease, and that is where he gets some kind of movement coming into the right-hander. Meanwhile, we'll discuss that in the next over. It's the end of over number 3, 23 for the loss of 2.
Matthew with already a wicket on to his name in the last over gone for big. The pressure was released at the other end, as you mentioned, by Mohammad Mohsin. He did not pick up any wicket, but rather leaked a lot of runs. And now Mathiullah's job is to bring that pressure back.
Oh yeah, I think Mathiullah just needs to bowl a good over here. Just keep the basics right, because they're not going to take any risks against you. With 2 wickets down, they'll just wait for that loose delivery. As a bowler, you just need to make sure you don't give any loose deliveries. You bowl it consistently in the right areas and do that in and out. Don't change. Don't try to look for wickets now. Just try to bowl in one spot.
Shakur comes down the track, goes on the onside, beats that man inside the circle. A mighty chase there for Usman. He'll somehow try to pull that back, but only 2 runs will be added to the tally. I think they should have done slightly better. The third was there.
You're spot on there. Not very good running between the wickets by these two. Abdul Shakur was stepping down the track. Didn't get it from the middle of the bat, but just had enough to take it towards the boundary. Good work by Usman Khan to cut it off. 2 more runs added. There could have been 3, should have been 3, but they're content with 2 runs. Now Mathiullah, what does he do? Abdul Shakur has used his pace to his advantage. Once again, just clipping it towards the onside. They will pick up a single.
It's just not too sure why Shakur is not able to use his feet a lot. As we know, back in the days, Abdul Shakur was all about calm and composed, very elegant and very stylish. He's got his own swag. He plays his own shots.
With the kind of movement I think Mathiullah and Mohsin are getting, that is making him struggle against the swing, which is why he's coming down the track and he's trying to, negotiate with that swing. At the moment, he's done well, but this is where I think where he just needs to survive. That's a good delivery. That's a very good delivery. Just shaping away and played well by Aryan Sharma.
Not really trying to hit that one hard, Aryansh. He's just trying to play with the gentle hands. Probably the reason being the 2 wickets are already out.
That's what he needs to do, I think. He just needs to take his time. He'll have to be the anchor for this innings for Pearls. Just keep going, keep rotating strike, wait for those loose deliveries. This is clipped towards the onside. Once again, some work for the square leg fielder. That will allow them to come back for the second quite easily at the end. Good running between the wickets on that occasion. 5 runs coming with the 5 deliveries. That is exactly what they need to do at this situation. Just keep going, run a ball. Don't take too many risks. Wait for the loose delivery and build this partnership.
Maybe a boundary in the over in the power play is required, Rashid.
Well, 2 wickets down. I won't really want to take a risk. That's why I said wait for the loose delivery. If it's there, it's in your zone. Don't change your natural game, but don't take any undue risks.
Well, if you talk about the natural game, then Shakur would go on to play every ball coming on his way for the big shots. Natural aggressor Abdul Shakur is at the other end. They have been denied the single there. That over comes to an end. 4 overs gone, 28 for 2. Coming in, the left arm spinner Mohammad Zubair Khan with 4 wickets. The economy has been a problem for him. Over 10 runs in economy for the spinner. It's a bit of a concern, but probably that is because he's been bowling in the power play.
He hasn't been having a very good tournament. We saw him going for a lot of runs, but he was coming in at crucial times. You're right. Once he bowled the last over, went for 23 runs in that over. And I can remember once he was coming into the ball, the 6th over. Meanwhile, this is up in the air. Chance. And that's been dropped. Can you believe it? That was Abdul Shakur there. Mohsin has dropped that catch. That would have been a very, very big wicket.
That was certainly a sitter there. The ball just got at the toe end of the bat from Abdul Shakur Sher. He's given up, but Mohsin was really not up to the mark. That was a sitter. It was easy catch. Should have been taken. A player like Abdul Shakur Sher will not feed you another chance anytime sooner.
That was a big moment in the game. That would have given a lot of confidence to Zubair, who has been struggling. But, well, that was very, very easy catch dropped by Mohsin. That can prove to be very, very costly. These are important games. We're into the first semi-final, and you can't drop a catch in these kind of crucial games.
Yeah, you drop it early. In the group stages, you might make it out, but here, at this juncture, where you qualify for the finals or you get ejected.
Absolutely, it's one game. It's a very important game. I feel sometimes this is the most important game in the competition. The semi-finals, you work so hard, get to here, and then one bad game and you're out.
And probably it's kind of a game where you can expect no reward if you lose it. But even in the finals, you might get the runners-up now. Now, they've got long on behind and they're square leg. The two fielders are on the own side.
That's a good delivery. Good delivery. Played it straight back to the bowler. So Arinsh is not going to take any risks here. He just wants to make sure that he keeps going for his team, holds one end together. And that is what is exactly required. That's been clipped towards fine leg. Quick single. There is an appeal, but I think he's made it. Are they going to go upstairs? Umpire Asif Iqbal, yes, he's gone to the TV umpire, but I just feel that Abdul Shakur has made it on that occasion.
Yeah, I thought maybe he's walking off, but no, he's looking for another sword.
That's how confident he is that he's made it.
Yeah, definitely. I think he's pretty much confident that he's made. He himself being wicket keeper as well knows things too about that run. Oh, he made it. He made it quite comfortably. He was home.
Direct hit was required there. Not the case. Will be a single to end the over. 5 done, 32 for 2.
Aryan Lakra with 8 wickets in this tournament, an economy of 5.7. He's been extremely good. Despite that, he's given that 1 over, which went around for 25 runs in that run chase. Maybe 22, maybe 23, I'm not sure. But the opponents were chasing 19 runs in that super over.
Yeah, he's been very good. Hasn't he? Aryan Lakra starts off with a delivery that was slightly fuller. I think Aryan has missed out on that occasion with field up. He could have tried to go over that cover region and gotten himself a boundary that would have put pressure on Aryan Lakra. But I think he's very watchful here, rightly so. They want to take their time, take the game as deep as possible.
He's flighting it in the air, giving it a rest. I think that's a good idea. But maybe after the power play, that can be very handy. They brought in Aryan. I know he loves to bowl in the power play. He's a very brave bowler.
Yeah, there is very, very brave. Meanwhile, there's a brave little creature there.
Smart creature, isn't he?
Very smart, just like you.
Yeah, the colour side. That goes up, that's gone high, and that's gone for 4 runs. He tries to hit it straight, Abdul Shakur. The intention was quite clear.
Yeah, that was a very good shot. Not a bad delivery, wasn't too full. But the reach of Abdul Shakur Sher, and he made sure that he played it over that fielder at mid-off with no long off in place. That was a very, very risk-free shot. Executed it perfectly, gets himself a boundary. That's a very, very good shot.
Yeah, knowing that mid-off is up, he could take the chance. Somehow or the other, he got over the top. Again, he tries to hit it hard, but getting toe end of the bat, not the sweet spot.
That was good delivery. Once again, full. He's trying to bowl it in the block hole, but if he misses out on his length, it's going to be some runs for Aryan, so he'll have to be very careful with those lengths.
Well, he goes again. This is slightly better than the previous one, but the result would be the same. He will get 4 runs.
That's another good shot. Once again, we were talking about that kind of a delivery. If he misses out on his length, it's going to be an easy shot for Abdul Shakur. And look at that. He's played it brilliantly. Doesn't try to go across the line. Plays it as straight as possible and gets 4 more runs for himself. This is turning out to be a good over for the Pearls. Now they've got 8 runs, 9 runs with that single in. 1 more delivery to go. Last delivery of the power play. I won't want Abdul Shakur to take any risks. Just drill it down the ground, pick up a single here.
Yeah, probably the final delivery. Yeah, now they're making change in the field, bringing that long on field and pushing long off out. I think that will make easy for Shakur to go on to the long on side for the big shot.
Very interesting change here. But probably trying to entice Abdul Shakur to go for 1 more big shot. Last delivery, and that's been played straight to that mid-on fielder who's been brought in now. A dot ball to end the over, but this has been a good one for the Pearls. 9 runs coming off it. Power play done. 2 wickets in that for the Blitzers, and Pearls could manage 41. It's going to be Zubair to continue. Given away just 4 runs. Produced that chance as well in his previous over, which was grasped by Mohsin of Abdul Shakur Sher. That's a good delivery to start with. And Arjan's doing the right thing, just rotating strike, giving it to Abdul Shakur, who's looking very decent. Run a ball 15 for him so far.
Yeah, every boundary or every single run Abdul Shakur takes, and I'm pretty sure the captain would have a stare at Mohammad Mohsin.
Well, I think it's an important game. He still has a few overs to bowl, so you can't put a lot of pressure on him as a captain. This has been played down towards long on for another single, so they're relying on singles with the field opening up after the power play overs.
And they've got 3 fielders protecting the boundary on the leg side. Oh, what a delivery! He disturbed the Castle. Castle is being disturbed. What a pitch of a delivery. Took the pace off and slide it in the air, and Aryansh going across the line, missing it completely.
Well, that was not a very good shot. Look at that. Slow delivery, very, very slow. And it was on the stumps. Aryan's trying to sweep that, going for that big shot towards the shorter part of the ground, but didn't connect. And that is another big wicket. Aryan Sharma gone after scoring 11 of 16 deliveries. The Pearls under a lot of pressure now. 3 wickets down, 43 on the board. New man, Lovepreet Singh Bajwa, very experienced, very talented batter. He plays with a lot of confidence. It's just the early part of his innings that... Oh, that was very close. Gets an inside edge, but onto his pads. That was a tentative looking shot from Lovepreet Singh Bajwa. I was talking about exactly the same thing. He plays a little tentatively at the start of his innings.
Yeah, that feet is not to the perfection. Maybe both the legs should be shuffling around. Look at that. This is now better. Probably because Zubair bowled it outside off. Offered him a lot of width and he got a little bit trying. Look at that final wicket going down. The last wicket of Aryansh. He's tossing it up in the air and giving it a drift and trying to bowl slow in the air. That's the key. I would always enjoy watching the left armour to do that. 7 overs gone, 44 for 3.
Aryan Lakra to continue. Rightly so. He was being superb in this spell. That's another good delivery. He's bowling in the right areas and making sure that he keeps the batters on their toes. Lovepreet Singh Bajwa is the new batter and a new man in the comms. Good evening, Abdur Rahman. Welcome.
Good evening, Rashid. Thank you so much, Abid Ibrahim. In the first half, the first power play clearly belonging to the Blitzer so far in the semi-final. Well, the first thing that happened right for Ali Abid was the toss. And what an important toss to win this afternoon slot is a very difficult one to get moving, especially with the bat, as Abdul Shakur scoops that down towards, I want to say fine leg, but it's right behind the wicket keeper.
And then you probably will have to see how he played the shot. If it was a ram shot, then you call it towards fine leg. If it was cut towards the offside.
Yeah, if it was a reverse paddle, it goes towards third man.
But nonetheless, he plays those kind of shots very regularly, doesn't he? Abdul Shakur likes to play all across the park, but he's due for a big score here. That's up in the air, and that's been grasped once again. It's a lucky, lucky day for Abdul Shakur Sher. This is the second time he's been dropped.
Well, I'll tell you what. If it's a tough chance, if it's a tough drop, you can understand. But he's been given two absolute dollies for chances. And as you were saying, Rashid, this could be his day.
Well, it certainly looks like it's his day. We'll have to make the most of it. That's been played up in the air, just chipped up in the air. This is another chance. There's a fielder, and it's away from him. Can you believe it? Abdul Shakur Sher gets yourself a lottery ticket tonight.
Well, it's Ethan D'Souza, and I'll tell you, if he can't get it, nobody can. He just, right in front of us, we could see what was happening, and I think for a few seconds he lost that ball. That's why he slowed down. And by the time he got to it, it was too late. Abdul Shakur is living dangerously, but the important thing is he is still living.
Who is surviving dangerously. Well, that was as soon as Ethan was under that catch, I thought that he would take it. But given the way luck is favouring Abdul Shakur Sher, it was always going to be dropped. Meanwhile, 50 coming up with that single, and it will be the end of over number 8. 50 on the board for the loss of 3 wickets.
Zubair will continue. 7 runs conceded, and he's picked up a wicket and a big wicket. And Abdul Shakur continues to play his shots. Aryan Lakra cleaning up. It's a runner ball 20 at the moment for Abdul Shakur. He's been given not 1, not 2, but 3 chances in the field. And he's still there.
Yeah, that's the important thing. I think for Lovepreet Singh, it should be right that. Just play it down the ground, pick up a single, give as much strike as possible to Abdul Shakur. This is excellent running between the wickets. Both of these batters need to make sure they convert those singles into doubles. They'll have to keep going here. And with Abdul Shakur playing the way he is, I think he should be the man who should carry himself towards the end of the innings and forge that partnership alongside Lovepreet Singh Bajwa.
In the air, and a couple of bounces into the fence. Wow, he's found the gap really well. Lovepreet and Matiullah Khan may be a bit tired after the couple of overs he's bowled. These are hot, humid conditions outside. It's a boundary.
Didn't look like it was timed all that well. I think that's the reason why Matiullah missed out as well. We all thought that it was probably not from the meat of the bat, but that was really well timed by Lovepreet Singh Bajwa. That'll give him a lot of confidence. Meanwhile, that's an excellent fielding effort by Osman, saving a few runs. Pressure now on Zubair. Now he's been taken for 7 runs. 2 more deliveries. Comes down the track, plays it towards mid-on, and long on will cut it off. Ali Abid, is it? Or Ethan D'Souza, yep. Does well. Will be a single, but a very risky shot for a single here.
Yeah, Lovepreet Bajwa must have been very nervous. You don't want to hit the ball in the air in the direction of that man, Ethan D'Souza. Oh, he's bowled him. His luck has finally run out. Abdul Shakur has missed a straight delivery and has to walk back.
But I think the bowler has realized it's going to be him who needs to pick up this wicket because the catches were going down. But that was a very good delivery. Look at how quick that was and really took off from the wicket. Got a little turn as well. Abdul Shakur probably anticipating it to bounce a little more than that. But that'll be the end of the innings for him. Run a ball 22 and the trouble continues for the Pearls. It's the 4th wicket down. We're just into the 9th over and 58 runs on the board.
Well, Mohammad Zubair has had a torrid tournament before today. Conceded 28 runs just a couple of nights ago against the Braves. Conceded 21 runs in 1 over. And now he's bowling the spell of the tournament. He's picked up 2 wickets. He's conceded only 12 runs in the 3 over he bowled. And Aryan Lakra continuing from the other end. I have to say, we've questioned Ali Abid's tactics and captaincy quite a bit in this tournament so far, but he has made the right moves today.
Yeah, it was a very good start for them. They got a wicket on in the very first over, and I think that is where the whole momentum shifted towards them. And it was some very good bowling coming in from both the bowlers at the start. Mohsin got that big wicket of Khalid Shah, and then Ali Shan Sharif were playing one shot too many against Matiullah. That is where things just fell in position for the Blitzers.
I'll tell you what, I know Ali Shan scored 80 odd runs yesterday at number 3, but I think they missed a trick. When the moment they lost Khalid Shah's wicket, the Pearls, I would have sent in Abdul Shakur at number 3 and kept Ali Shan at number 4, just so that you know that you've got one aggressor along with Aryansh. I mean, if he gets out early, that's fine, but at least they would have given him some cushion, because the Pearls' middle order has not been tested that well. It's been Ali Shan, it's been Khalid Shah, it's been Aryansh who have scored all the runs actually, along with Zawar. Now Lovepreet and Zawar and Farazuddin and Nilansh will have a big role to play to take their team to a good total.
That's a good point, but if you look at the other side of it, your best batter, your captain, coming in at number 3, getting 80 runs in the last game, you would always want your best batter to face as many deliveries as possible in a T20 game. So I think that was the rationale behind that decision, and that normally has paid off. It's just been a bad day for Ali Shan, I would say, and Khalid Shah, both of them getting out to just not the right kind of shots, and which is why I think there's so much pressure. Meanwhile, this is played up in the air. This is going huge. Is it going all the way? Oh, yes, quite easily. That's a humongous shot coming in from Lovepreet Singh Bajwa.
Well, it's Zawar Farid who's hit that ball hard and high. And I'll tell you what, this is a statement shot here from the right-hander. Walking in at number 6. He's got a very important role to play now for the Pearls. They're in a lot of trouble.
I beg your pardon, there was the red helmet that deceived me. But it was Zawar Farid. What a great shot. Just the second delivery is faced. Good comeback. That's a very good delivery from Aryan. Bowling a lot more quicker and getting the ball to drift into the right-hander. Dot ball to end the over. 10 done. It's going to be the drinks break. 67 on the board. 4 wickets down.
Well, that is the batting card. And it's a sorry looking batting card at the moment. Khalid, Aryansh and Ali Shan all three the main run scorers for the Pearls in this tournament, not contributing in the most important game, the first semi-final of the ILT20 development. It's now down to Lovepreet and Zawar to bring some respectability to the total. They've got Farazuddin, he can bat, Nilansh can bat as well. And just to your point about Alishan, I know the best batter needs to get the most amount of deliveries, but in the last 3 or 4 games that Alishan has scored runs, he's walked in when a spinner was operating and settled down, gotten a few boundaries in, and then taken the fast bowlers to the cleaners. He's walked in over number 1 today, technically an opener. And I know he does that a lot in domestic cricket, but just the momentum not with him at that specific time, that's what I was worried about. Got off to a good boundary and then falling very cheaply. Zubair continues. 16 runs conceded in his 3.1, and again this is a game of mini fight backs and mini victories for some players. Zubair went for a lot of runs in this tournament. He's bowling a good spell. Aryan Lakra versus Zawar Farid. Here's the battle that we want to see. Can he take a revenge on that super over?
Zawar is really winning that battle. He's already hit him for a maximum. That tells you that he's playing with a lot of confidence against him. Has a good shot, clipped it towards the onside. They pick up a couple of runs. And I think while discussing Alishan Sharfu, I think it was his mistake. Like you mentioned, he hit a very nice boundary. One shot too many from him, I think, too early in the innings. Should have settled down, taken his time, and once the spinners, they were coming in the 4th or the 5th over anyways, that would have allowed him to get more runs. But I think he was just having a bad day with the bat.
Well, that bad day started at the toss, didn't it? He was so desperate to field first. Zubair, on the other hand, he is having a very good day. Zawar Farid, as you mentioned, has a liking towards left arm spinners, but unable to get any connection against Zubair so far, who's bowling a magnificent spell of left arm spin.
This is very good bowling. What I like about this is he's bowling it consistently in the right areas. He's forcing the batters to do something differently. And Zawar, on the previous delivery, almost fell to that bait when it came down the track, but was very lucky, got an inside edge. Has played very sensibly down the ground. Will only be a single, but what an over this has been. What a spell this has been from Zubair. He's just given away 19 runs, picked up 2 wickets in his 4 overs. 11 done, 71 for the loss of 4.
Well, I had completely forgotten that Uzair Khan is in the team. The Blitzers going to their key bowler, the highest wicket taker of the tournament so far. I think he's tied at number 10 with Haider Ali. And what a luxury to have somebody like Uzair Khan who can bring in the 12th over and bowl in the death.
Yeah, what a balanced side this is. We've always been talking about how good they are with the bat, with the ball in the field, and that tells you the depth they have. Uzair Ali Khan coming in to bowl the 12th over with 4 wickets down. That'll give him a lot more confidence. He'll bowl till the 18th over and also cover up those 2 power play overs.
Well, if he's fit enough, he might bowl 5 on the trot. Remember, there is an option of the super bowler in the air, and he struck first ball. This is the golden touch. Ali Abid can do no wrong today. He called right at the toss. He called right when he brought the first bowler in. And he's called right again, bringing in Uzair Khan, who gets a massive, massive wicket.
Well, that's a very, very big wicket. Look at that. Very good catch taken by Nadeem. Another bowler he can use, but at the moment, it is that man on your screens. Uzair Khan picking up that big wicket. Zawar Farid. Well, he'll have to walk back now. gets 10 of 8 deliveries, 9 deliveries. 5th wicket down, 71 on the board.
Now 71 for 5. The Blitzers blitzing this batting order of the Pearls at the moment. And Uzair Khan striking first ball. Ali Abid, I'll tell you what, if he gives the ball to Kamran Atta right now, probably he'll get him a wicket as well.
Well, 12 runs for Farazuddin in his 6 matches. So not a very good tournament with the bat for the youngster, but he's very, very confident. I like the way he approaches the game. Comes in with a lot of energy. They're running between the wickets, so it's going to be very, very crucial here. Uzair Khan coming into ball the second delivery. On the pads, clip, but straight to the fielder will be a single, but I think that'll be leg buys.
Yeah, Nadeem in the field. He's not very quick, Nadeem, but I'll tell you what he's done right now is worth at least 30 odd runs, if not more. He's taken the catch to get rid of Zawar Farid, who's been a thorn in the sides of the Blitzers. And I think as soon as he got out, Aryan Lakra must have gone to Ali Abid and said, my shoulder is loose again. I still have one more over to go.
Well, I was exactly going to come back to that point. Ali Abid has been superb in his changes today. As soon as he saw Zawar taking on Aryan, he changed him, brought that fast bowler to come in, and straight away getting reward for that change. That is superb captaincy from Ali Abid.
It's Lovepreet now in the air, and it's Mohsin who does the cleanup. He's had a good day with the ball as well, not in the field though, but he won't mind with Abdul Shakur out of the equation very quickly. And with the bowling changes that he has brought about and that wicket, Zawar Farid falling just before the power play options would have been open, I think you have to question that shot selection as well. It's Uzair Khan coming into bowl. He's having a brilliant tournament, the highest wicket taker right now. Have a sighter. See what he's going to do. First ball trying to scoop him. And now you've got 8 overs in which you don't have Zawar Farid to contribute with the bat.
Absolutely. That was, I think, just the wrong selection there. And that he has to pay very dearly. You know, look at that delivery outside off stump. Still getting that movement across the right-hander. That is a very good delivery. And that is why Uzair Khan is amongst the top bowlers in this tournament. What a great tournament this has been for him. He's good with the ball. He's superb in the field. I like the way he brings in that energy in the field. And he's got a lot of commitment behind that fielding effort. And he's good with the bat as well.
Oh yeah, he's one of the main reasons why the Braves, the Blitzers, beg your pardon, are in the semi-finals. That record-breaking run chase. Oh, there are some words between Usman and Farazuddin. This young man, he might look like a hero from the 1970s, a chocolate boy Farazuddin, but he's no pushover, I can tell you that. You tell him a word, he'll give you back 2 or 3.
I think just because of the way this game is going for the Blitzers, they're just trying to, get into the ears of Farazuddin, especially Usman Khan. Has been played uppishly but guided towards deep third. Will only be a single. But this is very good bowling from Uzair Khan. He's just making sure that he keeps it outside off stump. Let the batters do something differently here.
Yeah, and very interesting though, Usman Khan was stationed at a short leg position. They can do that. 12 overs done, 74 for 5. The Pearls in a lot of trouble.
बाद में मैंने उधर जाना पीछे मैं इसलिए इधर वहाँ पे फुल बाउंड्री में मैंने जाना अगले ओवर में देखना ऐसे एक ओवर के एक ओवर मिड विकेट कोई नहीं है मिड विकेट कोई नहीं जा मौसम मिड विकेट धीमे धीमे शाबाश 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 क्या कह रहा है फराज आ रहा है
While Ali Abid has made quite a few good decisions. Let's see if this is one of them. He's given Zubair that fifth over. The numbers suggest he should be the man bowling the over number 5. And it's Farazuddin and Lovepreet who have to face him.
Yeah, he's relying on his left-arm spinner to pick up another wicket here. He's been bowling well. I would want to give it to Zubair, but I don't know if this is the right time to give it to him.
And I'll tell you what, Pearls have missed a trick here as well because they've allowed Ali Abid to dictate terms by giving him that extra over. The 12th over, the floating power play is available. What you want to do at this stage is force Ali Abid to go with one of the frontline pacers and then have a spinner bowl in the end. Now what's happened is Zubair can bowl over number 5 and they still have 7 overs from the pacers.
Yeah, that could have been a choice for the Pearls, but with 5 wickets down, Farazuddin new to the crease. I think that's the only reason why they haven't opted for that floating power play. I would have still wanted Ali Abid to continue with the spinners. Aryan Lakra had another over in his kitty, so he could have come in and bowled this over. Uzair was going to continue the next over anyways, and then that allows you to take the Super Bowl over towards the end of the innings where you understand which way this match is going. At the moment, they're controlling this game, but I think one good innings here, a few good overs, and that can change completely.
Well, it's a catch-22 situation, isn't it? If he gets a wicket here, he's into the tail. And the best option to get the wicket seems to be Zubair. Oh, poor effort. Nadeem. He's given away one extra run. You don't want to do that. You don't want to take the foot off the jugular. The Blitzers are controlling this game, as Rashid said. And an error like this in the field, a lapse of concentration, poor body language, and all of a sudden the Pearls will claw their way back.
Absolutely, and they're trying to do that. Look at that running between the wickets. How quick Faraz is. He wants to go for the second, putting pressure on the fielder, and that's allowed him to walk through now for the second run. This is excellent, excellent batting from the youngster. Excellent running between the wickets. End of over number 13, 81 for the loss of 5.
Well, still no super over.
You mean floating power play?
Floating power play. I've gotten the terms completely wrong. It's too much super and too much power as Faraz pushes it down the track and they get one. Everything is either a super thing or a powerful thing. Need to find some new terms here.
You've got marvels, you've got blitzers, you've got pearls, you've got thunderbolts. That's all the power you need.
Oh, the blitzers. I'm just going back to day one when Abid was trying to say blitzers. It's like a tongue twister, isn't it? The blitzers are blitzing it.
Well, make Abid say that when he comes in next.
Oh, he is next. I'm sure a lot of his fans are glued to their TV sets, waiting for the maestro to come on air. In the meantime, Uzair Khan is just giving away singles, and they won't mind this one bit.
Well, I think the Pearls are putting on a partnership here. The Blitzer should be worried about this. They can't allow a partnership to come in. Once these two get settled down, they have the ability to play those big shots. And if they get to anywhere around 140, 145, remember it's the semi-final, a quick few wickets at the power play and you're right into this game. So I think this is where Ali Abid and the Blitzers need to make sure they get some wickets. Meanwhile, this is played up in the air. This is a chance. Oh no, that's gone all the way for a maximum. Not in control. Got the top edge, but that was the intent there. Played the shot and got 6 very important runs for himself.
Well, I'll tell you what. I think he has played that intentionally down to that area. He's connected really well. Middled the ball for me. No, Rashid said that's a top edge. But look at Farazuddin. He's pretending as if he's literally middled it. And he played it. He knew exactly what was going on. But a 6, and a very important 6 this, because again the power play is due. If they can get some momentum before they go into the power play, as you were saying that 140, 145 is still on the cards, and with their bowling, the Pearls might be able to pull it off, defending a total like 140, 145.
Well, that's exactly why I would want Ali Abid and the Blitzers to make sure they keep taking wickets here, not allow those singles to come in. Once again gets the bottom part of the bat on that occasion. For a single, he always wanted a single after that maximum.
And this is where, Rashid, I have to agree with you. This particular over, I think, could have gone to Aryan Lakra. You don't want Uzair Khan to be bowled out and tired by the 18th over. Maybe they're waiting for the power play. Beg your pardon. The power play, not the super over. Aryan Lakra, I don't think will ever bowl a super over in his life.
Well, that's been guided towards deep third. That is good batting here from Lovepreet. He's realized they've got the runs for the over. Against Uzair Khan, getting 10 runs in 5 deliveries is no mean feat. And that is what they need to keep doing. Get those singles in, milk the singles. Keep making sure that you just wait for that loose delivery. Don't miss out on the loose delivery. And the others will just keep coming.
Yeah, and these two have the ability to hit big as well. Both Lovepreet and Farazuddin can play aggressive shots, can hit 6s and 4s. Cuts it towards deep point, a single. So 11 runs coming off the over. A good over for the Pearls. 92 for 5 with 6 more to go. Let's Aryan Lakra coming into bowl. And there is a change right next to me. Abid Ibrahim walking in to accompany me till the end of the innings. Welcome, Abid.
Thank you very much. Maybe that's a big shout, and given is out. Immediately a wicket going down. Aryan Lakra strikes and takes the big wicket. Farazuddin is gone up.
Well, it's Ali Abid again who has made a dream change. Every time he brings in a new bowler, he gets a wicket. It's a very straight delivery. That is a very poor shot as well from Farazuddin. Right in front. Even Lovepreet Singh is telling him, what are you doing missing a straight one like that? 13 of 12 for the youngster. 92 for 6 now. The Pearls in very, very deep trouble. The new batter in is Nilansh Keswani. I don't think he would have thought he would be walking in over number 14.
Yeah, nothing wrong. I think just swap the number between Farazuddin and Nilansh Keswani. When the left armers are operating, you need the left-hander to be tackling around. The fielders are maneuvering around. They're taking deep square leg, I reckon, for him. Yeah, that's the man going deep. Probably would try to bowl him a little bit of shorter delivery. He's bowling really well, Aryan Lakra. He's improved a lot as a bowler.
Definitely. And the important part is that, like all great champions, he's completely forgotten what happened in that game and in that super over. He's bowling a magnificent spell. It's Nilansh Keswani who's hit the ball in the air and it just trickles down towards long on. Can he pick up another wicket here now? If he can get Lovepreet out of the equation, the Blitzers will know they have 1 foot in the final. Very straight delivery, completely played around it, and a very good decision by the umpire.
Yeah, that might have gone to hit the leg stump, because it hit him on the back pad.
Well, I'll tell you what, you can say might, but I'm telling you for sure it would have hit the leg stump. Oh, poor fielding again. Well, Mohammad Mohsin, he's a very good new ball bowler, but he needs to do a lot of work on his fielding. He's dropped the catch of Abdul Shakur, and every time that ball is gone in his general direction, he just seems to be panicking.
Support your fielder. Come on, yeah, he dropped one earlier. Abdul Shakur's catch. He let that one go down quite easily. That was a sitter.
Charging down the track. He's very lucky that Nilansh got some bat on it. Otherwise, that would have been a regulation stumping opportunity. And Nadeem does well to save it from going into the ropes, and they take 3.
Yeah, running between the wicket was one thing for sure would be interesting to watch between these two pair, Lovepreet Singh Bajwa and Nilansh Keswani. And Nilansh is a bit taking chances. The first delivery that he hit with the bat was in the air. Now advancing down the track, tries to play the shot. I think his job is to stick around. We are maybe checking that boundary, whether that has hit the rope or not.
Well, knowing our friend Nilansh Keswani, he's probably going to do the complete opposite of what you're asking him to do. Yes, Nadeem has done really well. Some good fancy footwork. We do have the Premiership and the La Liga going on, so taking some encouragement from there. But Nilansh Keswani, I don't think he's going to die wondering here. I think he's going to play his shots regardless of the situation.
Yes, centre mid wicket now. Center midfielder. I would reckon for not too good with the football terms.
Yeah. Abid Ibrahim, cricket is what we are here for, and I think that's what we should stick to as well. Oh, coming into him, and good fielding effort. This time it's Mohsin who has held on. I don't know why he's standing at point, but he's done well. 97 for 6. 5 more overs to go. The Blitzers in complete control of this first semi-final of the ILT20 development. Well, that's the bowling card. And they do have 5 more overs to go, but they can get 6 out of the fast bowlers. Matiullah What a spell he's bowled today. Has been giving a lot of runs away in the new ball in the power play. Today, 2 overs, just the 11 runs and a very important wicket of Alishan Sharfu. Mohammad Mohsin as well picked up a big wicket of Khalid Shah. So the fast bowlers have a lot of confidence behind them, and I'm just having a looking at the field here. Abid, have they gone for the power play? No, I don't think so.
Matiullah. Oh, lovely bowling. That's what he need to do. I think those cutters will come in handy, especially against the left-hander.
Yeah, this is a good start. Nilanj Keswani, well, as I was saying, he's not going to hold back. Remember, these two are compatriots for the UAE national side as well. So there is always a bit of battle between the players.
Yeah, they play for the same coach at least. Ooh, good line and length. He pulled his length back, but if you just notice, this wicket doesn't have that express bounce.
Yeah, you're right. It doesn't have a lot of bounce, or at least at this stage, with the twilight now settling in, the floodlights are in full effect, but there is a bit of sunlight. One of the toughest times to bat. That wicket, that center turf at the moment is just playing a few games. Oh, it's in the air. This time, has he cleared the fielder? He has. A couple of bounces into the fence for 4. Nilanj Keswani on the move.
He waited for that ball to reach to him. That's what was the key. He was every time was eager, was going towards the ball, and this time he waited for the ball to come to him and plays it inside out shot. Perfect pickup. Not an easy shot to execute. That was from the good length.
Yeah, it wasn't a full delivery at all. You're absolutely right, Abid. Good length, maybe even short of good length. Probably that's why he got a bit of extra time here to get that boundary. This time he goes for the slower delivery. Very well bowled and chance of a run out. Oh, that would have been very close. It was Usman Khan at point. He had to hit. And I think if he had hit the stumps, Lovepreet would have been in trouble.
Yeah, he had only 1.5 stump to aim it. That was shy as well. Extremely good. Sharp in the outfield.
Yeah, let's have a look. Well, this will give us a much better... Oh, that would have been out. Lovepreet not dragging his bat. And very lucky Lovepreet that that ball has not crashed into the stumps. Otherwise, he would have been walking back. Living dangerously, but surviving. Matiullah needs to bowl a good over now. 2 deliveries. Get out of this over without conceding a lot of runs. Down towards Nadeem. This time he has misjudged it. It was the slower delivery. And he's already taken a very good catch at short fine leg, Nadeem. But this time just couldn't reach it.
I think he realized late that ball will carry through. That jump forward took a little while. That was definitely a catch there. Matiullah took his pace off again. He's bowling so well today. Looks in a lot of shape. Got a big wicket for his team. A wicket of captain of Pearls, Ali Shan.
Yeah, that was a massive wicket. One of the highest run scorers of the tournament, Ali Shan, has been the mainstay of this Pearls batting lineup. And Matiullah taking him out. Again going for the slower delivery. He's bowled him. He has extracted his revenge. He had conceded a boundary against Nilanj Keswani earlier in the over. And this one stays a bit low. Abid, you were talking about that bounce. And Matiullah has used that to perfection.
That's really kept low there. Yeah, Mati is all around happy. And a man who's not happy about it is Nilanj Keswani, who's walking out. Scored 9 of 9. 103 for 7.
Well, it's the 17th over. It's the power play. They've not taken it. It's been enforced because that floating power play has to be taken between the 12th and the 16th over. If you don't take it by then, the 17th over by default is the power play. And Abid, they have one recognized batter now. I know Aditya Shetty is going to make my life miserable for saying this, but it's Lovepreet who is the only recognized batter left, and they have the 2 overs of power play now.
And I think Blitzers use the bowler very wisely. Oh, weaving it on the onside. That goes in the air. That will find the boundary as well. Lovepreet is using the floating power play.
Yeah, that's a good start to the power play. Gets a boundary first up, and the advantage of having just the 2 fielders outside the circle. That's why I'm scratching my head. They have one batter. If Lovepreet gets out here, it'll be the tail to face 2 overs of that batting power play.
I think Lovepreet would not hold himself back while these 2 crucial floating power play overs. He will go for his shots. Shuffles around and gets the inside edge. Keeper missed that one, and that ball trickles away for 4 runs.
Oh, that is extremely, extremely unlucky. Uzair Khan has bowled an unplayable delivery. And just getting the inside half of the bat, it's gone past the diving wicket keeper. And back-to-back 4s now for the Pearls. A good over, a good start to the power play for the youngsters.
And this is where the captain's role comes in. When the bowler bowls a good delivery and goes for 4, the captain need to be around his bowler and tapping his back, telling him, no worries, try to do similar thing. If you don't succeed at first, you might get the success on the second.
Yeah, don't change anything. Had he middled that and had gone over for 6, you can go and have a chat with the bowler and tell him you've done something wrong. He's done nothing wrong, Uzair. Goes around the wicket this time, and he's targeting the base of the stumps.
I really like the way this tournament has turned out to be for Uzair Khan. He's been amongst the top wicket takers. It's been really a perfect find for Blitzers, and also I think for himself as well. A right contender to be part of ILT20.
Yeah, I would definitely scout him in. If I've been watching this tournament and I'm a scout for one of the ILT20 sides, I will have Uzair Khan as my number 1 or number 2 pick when it comes to the auctions, because he's a fast bowler who can bowl in the death. He's a fast bowler who can bowl with the new ball. He is exceptionally good in the field, and then if you put that batting that he can bring to the table as well, he is the complete package, as we say, the complete T20 cricketer.
Someone who can slog in the death overs as well. And he's done over the times. Nelson on board.
Down the leg side, and another extra run. Oh, he has sent Aditya Shetty back. Well, very interesting this. You've already taken 8 in the over. You could have taken an extra run. And every run at this time is important. He's sent Aditya Shetty back, who is no mug with the bat. His nickname is Dre Russ. which is Andre Russell. So he thinks he can hit 50 odd runs in 12 deliveries.
Yeah, lovely character, Aditya Shetty. For he bowls full toss, probably reason being that Lovepreet wants to take the strike is he wants to deal in boundaries rather taking singles.
Oh, I agree and I completely understand that. But when you've taken two boundaries and you have the opportunity to get to the other end, just cool down a little bit and give Aditya Shetty the license to throw his bat around. As I said, every run counts, especially when it's these two teams because they have tied the previous game. So even one run is important here, Abid.
Yeah, mini rivalry here.
Oh, in the slot this time, it's in the air. There is a fielder there. Ali Abid has placed the fielder, but it goes over his head. This is why, as Abid Ibrahim was mentioning, Lovepreet wanted to keep strike. And he has taken this over for 17 runs. It's a massive over. 37 for him, 120 for 7. The Pearls. Mohsin coming into bowl.
Well, 120 already on the board with 3 more overs to go. They will need around 160. Oh, a throw from the keeper, but keeper thinks that there is no need. I think they are enjoying to see Aditya batting, not Lovepreet at the moment. And Lovepreet was at the halfway mark when the ball misses the bat.
Well, I'm going to ask you this question now, Abid Ibrahim. What happens if Mohsin decides to run out the non-striker here?
Now that's a run out.
Good point. He's cut that straight to Usman. Very wayward throw. So you are of the camp that it is a run out. There is no spirit of the game in question. Their coach Nail Tanveer sitting and watching.
Well, if you ask me that question, I'm not a big fan of those man cuts or run out that way in the spirit of the game. Definitely that just spoils the figure. I mean, just spoils the flavor of the game that you won't like to be in the place.
Well, he's played it in the air again this time. Has he cleared the boundary? No, he has found the fielder and he has dropped it. Aryan Lakra has dropped Lovepreet Singh in the 18th over. The Blitzers have not helped themselves in the field. They would have probably been batting by now had they held on to all the chances. And how easy is this?
Wow. Who would have thought that Aryan Lakra would spill one? Well, Mohsin is not happy with it. But things are not going the way Blitzers need it to be.
Goes for the fuller delivery this time. And it's Ali Abid who cleans up. They take a single. He's playing around, wants to get to. Oh, that is the simplest, easiest chance you would want to get in the outfield. Aryan Lakra has given Lovepreet Singh an opportunity to bat in the last 2 overs.
Yeah, and doesn't seems the thing was going on the way Blizzard won. They could have restricted them quite nicely. Big shout. The ball has come in sharply. But Asif Iqbal is not entrusted in that.
Well, I'll tell you what, if Mohsin had the option for a DRS, he would have probably taken it without asking Ali Abid, because he was not appealing. He was not even asking the umpire. He was basically telling him that it's out. Look, there, buddy, it's out. No, it's out. And that is a very experienced umpire in front of you, my friend. As Abid Ibrahim mentioned, that was a bit high.
Yeah, it was onto the thigh guard almost there. It was too high there. Mohsin is interesting character. Earlier dropping a catch, and now a catch got dropped in his over. But
Yeah.
very economical over in process. Final delivery of it.
Yeah, it is so far, and he has ended it really well. This is a good power play for the Blitzers in the end. Just one expensive over, Uzair's over. 124 for 7 now. 2 more overs to go. Well, it's Matiullah coming into bowl over number 19, which means it'll be either Uzair to finish or Mohsin. 124 on the board for Pearls. They have, I think, now reached a score that at least they can bowl to. In the air, over point for a boundary. Lovepreet Singh Bajwa is going to make the Blitzer suffer for giving him an opportunity. 43 of 32.
He just crisped that one. Found that exact placement just over the point. Lovepreet Singh Bajwa is playing on a different wicket altogether. The way he's playing his shots, crisping it away. Lovely knock. This is very handy innings for the Team Pearls, where the most of their premier batters didn't perform.
He started this over with a boundary. And could this be boundary number 2? No. Very good fielding in the deep. It's Uzair Basha. He will have a key role to play with the bat for the Blitzers. But they take 2, and more importantly, it's Lovepreet back on strike.
I think they should go for the attack, rather pick up a wicket of Bajwa, while at the moment the Blizzards are trying to keep him away from the strike. You cannot do that for long, really.
Yeah, as long as he's in there, he's going to score runs quickly. Goes in the air this time. There is a fielder settling under it, and he finally takes a catch. It is Aryan Lakra again. He has redeemed himself. That drop costing them only 7 runs. How important will those 7 runs be? We will find out in the run chase. 130 for 8 now.
I wanted to whip that one on the onside, playing a big shot, got the elevation. Bit too much, probably being the long part of the ground was quite a bit of a toll to clear that one, but a lovely knock of 45 of 34 deliveries has come to an end. 130 for 8.
It's Riaz Khalik walking into number 10. Who gives himself a lot of room and misses it. And Matiullah, what a day to step up for your team. The Blitzers, they've played him almost every game. He's been struggling with the new ball. And today he has delivered the counter punch that Ali Abid wanted from him. 3 wickets for 23.
He's been impressive today. Yeah, the players you want to perform on a bigger stage, Matiullah Khan is one of them. He's performing on to the semi-final. Took his pace off. He's got smart when it comes to bowling. Those cutters, those slower ones, those length bowl as well. He's not getting greedy at the same time to try to bowl around the stumps and get a wicket off tail ender.
That's a very, very good point there, Abid. Literally took the words out of my mouth there, because today he is bowling to a plan. He is not trying to get wickets. He's just trying to stop the run scoring, and in the process he's taken 3 wickets.
That's how you get wickets usually. When you try for the wickets, you end up giving a lot of runs. Rather trying to contain some runs, the wickets will follow. Oh, slower one onto the stumps. Missing it completely there. Just somehow got a wood on it. Riaz Khalik. A very good over. 6 coming off it and a crucial wicket as well. 130 for 8.
Mohammad Mohsin will bowl over number 20. They've not gone for Uzair Khan. And he starts off with the dot ball.
Yeah, indeed. I think Mohsin, because he bowled that over too good, he's been rewarded to bowl that final over. From here, they'll at least try to get 10 runs and get to 140 mark. That should be the idea. Meanwhile, bowls that beautiful in-swinger. That's what he's been angling it in from the ball number 1. They take a single and brings Riaz Khalik on strike. Riaz, who's yet to open his account, who's been struggling.
Yeah, Mohsin given the responsibility to bowl out his quota. And as Abid was saying, he's bowled really well. He's deserved that. Drafted into the side because of injuries to Junaid Siddiqui and Jawadullah, both frontline bowlers for the Blitzers. Big shoes to fill. And so far he's done a great job. Oh, he shows him all the stumps, and Riaz Khalik is very lucky. That ball missing that off stump by millimeters.
Yeah, he's making pretty much room there. Just too much. And this time, somehow the other Mohsin has missed out on hitting the stumps. Riaz Khalik maybe trying to heave on the own side would be a slightly better option for him. They just need a couple of boundaries the team is looking for.
Yeah, I think the aim should be to get at least 8 runs from here in the air this time. And it's trickling down towards that third man region. Try to get to that 140 mark at least, or give 140 as a target to the Blitzers. 7 and over. You never know with the pressure.
Yeah, looks quite distance here. 140. They'll need to score at least 6 more runs of 2 deliveries. With the way Kharyaz Khalik making room and trying to play, he missed out on a couple of occasions. If he belts one hard, I tell you this man can clear the fence.
Yeah, and that's why Mohsin needs to be careful. Nothing in his slot. He follows him and he does really well. Mohsin, chance of a run out, and he's missed it. Well, I'll tell you what, the fielding effort of the Blitzers has been really poor. They've missed a couple of easy run out opportunities and dropped some catches, and they'll be thanking their lucky stars. They are in a situation where they need to chase less than 150.
Yeah, I think they're lucky. Still, after missing a couple of catches and run outs, they still manage to restrict the Pearls on the desired result. They were aiming to keep them below 150, that's for sure.
Last ball. In the air, Aditya Shetty playing it towards fine leg and a single.
Yeah, they will only settle with single here. And 136 would be the target. 135 they could manage in all allotted 20 overs. Not a great batting show from the Pearls. The top order did not perform. They got dismissed too early. And to follow, only one positive to take out of this is Lovepreet Singh Bajwa, who scored 45. He fought well. Apart from him, it was Abdul Shakur who played runner ball 22.
Yeah, the top three for the first time failing together. That was the challenge for the Pearls. Sawar, Farid and Farazuddin as the finishers, disappointing as well. And 11 extras conceded by the Blitzers. But overall, considering the fact that the Pearls have played some very good cricket in this tournament, it's not over yet. They've bowled really well. Mohsin 4 overs 24, Matiullah 4 overs 23. The pick of the bowlers with 3 wickets to his name as well. Zubair given the option to bowl that super over. Not super over, he was the super bowler. 2 wickets for 26 runs, and Aryan and Uzair picking up a wicket each.
Yeah, the fall of wickets tell you the story. They lost a wicket on a very first over without opening the score. That's always going to be difficult to make over about it. Well, time for the highlights. We'll tell about how it panned out to be the first wicket of Khalid Shah going out on the very first over. That was soft dismissal. Uzair Basha takes that catch, and then Ali Shan coming in and providing those 2 boundaries. And we thought maybe he is having the day favoring him, but that one shot too many got him out.
Yeah, there was a lot of hopes on the shoulders of Ali Shan. Started off really well, as you said. So did Abdul Shakur. Got a couple of boundaries against Aryan Lakra straight down the ground, a trademark of Abdul Shakur Sher. He was given a couple of opportunities as well. This was a very poor shot from Aryan.
Yeah, the spinner came in. I think the bowling rotation has been something special. Ali Ahmed has done wonderful. That was the wicket of Abdul Shakur when the ball kept low, and that is what we've been talking about. At times we've seen the ball keeping it low. Zawar comes in and goes hard, and again tries that ram shot. Was in too hurry to get so many runs hit one go. That is not the case. Should have applied himself. That's been the case. One hit and get dismissed on the next.
Yeah, Aryan Lakra getting Farazuddin, Ali Abid making very good bowling changes today. And again, as Abid Ibrahim was mentioning, hitting a boundary in the launch and then getting out next delivery. Lovepreet Singh was given a few opportunities. A chance dropped, and he took Uzair for 10 runs of 2 deliveries. Got a boundary against Matiullah, but again, next delivery falling to a good catch taken by Aryan.
This was the dismissal of Lovepreet, and since then the runs flow has completely stopped. And those last 2 overs completely favouring Blitzers, and they will be enjoying to see the runs on board. The target is quite comfortable to chase, but this wicket has its own taste. You really need to bat well. You need to spend some time in the centre. Do something similar to to Lovepreet Singh Bajwa. Well, it's time for us to head for the break. We'll come back and see how Blitzers respond to 136.
Back live for the second innings of the first semi-final here. The two openers, the two men in form, are walking out there. Kamran Atta, the player, one of the players of that match that got blisters into the semi-finals, the last game that he played, 76 and won, chasing 202, and Usman Khan has been among top 5, and he has been among top 5 in all the tournaments that we have seen throughout the season and the season before and the season before. So he's been prolific run getter in the domestic tournament. These are the two batters that can make a difference in this smallish chase coming in against the Pearls here. More was required from the Pearls, and they ended up scoring, I think, somewhat below par. My name is Faizan, welcoming Abdur Rahman Tariq once again in the combox.
Thank you so much, Faizan. And yes, it is Kamran and Usman that have the responsibility to chase this total down. Well, the irony of it all is that they've actually chased down the highest total in the tournament, 205. But we all know that cricket is a very funny game. They were chasing 201, managed 205. As Nilansh Keswani comes in to start proceeding. So Alishan Sharfu going for the attack from ball 1.
First ball on the way, Nilansh Keswani. And pulled away right from the middle of the bat. That's how he likes to start his innings. Usman goes for the boundary and gets it.
Yeah, Usman Khan, this is the big wicket. This is the moment for the Pearls. As you were mentioning, below par, the total against a lineup that has scored 200. And he failed in that run chase, Usman. Managed only 4 runs. And they still got to the 200 score. But we all know it's the small run chases that are the tricky ones, aren't they?
Absolutely. Oh, poor delivery. Very, very poor. Way down the leg side. And not that great a work behind the stumps as well from Abdul Shakur Sher. He's very experienced. He should have stopped it.
Well, the current run rate right now shows 54. And that's because the Pearls have conceded 9 of the first delivery. A boundary followed by 5 wides. Abdul Shakur is actually one of the best glove men going around. And this is where Nilansh needs to be accountable as well for a poor delivery. Way down the leg side, not bouncing as much. And very difficult for the wicket keeper to get a hold of it.
Pressure on Nilansh Keswani. And again, and the result will be the same. Is it? It's running towards the boundary. This time just stops short. And another set of freebies here for Mohammad Usman and Blitzers.
Well, 3 runs conceded this time instead of the 5. 12 on the board already. 2 legal deliveries. Faizan, this is a dream start for the Blitzers. If they can knock out around 50 odd runs in the power play, that will just settle the nerves. Again, small run chases are very tricky.
You've given 8 runs in the first over itself. Good delivery. Drift in the air, coming in with the angle. Played well for a single.
Yeah, and again, that puts a lot of pressure on Alishan Sharfu because he has gone with Nilansh Keswani for the first over. Not going with Rohit. And they have not played Harit today, who bowled really well yesterday with the new ball. Nilanj Kaswani against Kamran Atta this time. Play towards square leg. They've plugged that gap, and that's good. Positive thinking from the captain and from Nilanj. That first boundary did go towards the square leg region. So it's Ali Shan who's walked into that slot.
Very nicely bowled. That is how he should have bowled in the first place. That ends the over. A very expensive one for Nilanj Keswani, thanks to all those wides. 13 without loss after one.
Next time, please. Asif bhai, leg. Middle hai. Slightly down. Perfect. One leg. Leg.
It's a Rohit coming in for over number 2. The Blitzers off to a very good start. 13 of the first over. And importantly, it's 13 against Nilanj Keswani, one of the key bowling options for the Pearls.
Rohit bowls it full toss. Oh, that's freebies once again for Usman. He's timed it and it's going to go to the boundary, tantalizing the fielder who's chasing it. That's going to be 4 more.
Very good looking shot. The key here that Usman was not trying to bludgeon that ball. All he wanted to do was hit the middle of the bat. It's Rohit now who has started the second over with the boundary. Our apologies to the viewers. Just like the ICC World Cup, we are having a bit of technical difficulties in terms of our scoring. We'll keep you posted as we have a look at the giant scoreboard. Well, at least we have a digital one, Faizan.
Yeah, certainly. Thankfully. Thanks to that scoreboard. I never thought I would say thanks to the scoreboard ever.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a very fine line for us to make fools out of ourselves and look professionals. That scoreboard is helping right now. 17 on the board. Under a lot of pressure. The Pearls now.
Once again, nicely bowled. This was slower. Rolling his fingers on top of the ball and bowling it full. Well played by Usman. No hurries whatsoever. The required run rate is under check. It's a tick under 6.5 runs and over, which is going to be easy pickings for Blisters if they keep on going like this. Blitzers, rather.
Oh, he's gone over the infield. He's going to race away to the boundary. I don't think he got good timing on it, Usman. But the result is a 4. Khalid Shah chasing it down, but just trickling over that rope. And I'll tell you what, for a small and tricky run chase, the best person you can think of with the bat is Usman Khan. There was a tricky run chase for the Blitzers in the first game as well. A very small total, and he was not out till the end. And I think this kind of situation, he's the tailor-made batter for it.
Yeah, they were chasing 114 at that time. And down the ground again, straight to the fielder this time around. He's missed out on another boundary here. This is a very, very good start for the Blitzers. Thank you, Abdur Rahman, for correcting me there.
The only one who has blisters is Abid Ibrahim from all the walking that he's done today.
I think if they keep on going like this, the Pearl bowlers have will have a lot of blisters as well before they go to sleep.
Well, they have an opportunity. They need to take 10 wickets. Oh, that's an outswinger, but it has pitched outside leg stump. I can understand why he's gone for that appeal. They need a wicket, and they need a wicket quickly. The scorecard is back, and the total right now for the Blitzers, 22 for no loss, end of over number 2. Well, Nilansh Keswani has been swooped out of the attack very quickly. It's Zawar Farid. He's had a good tournament. 6 wickets with the ball, runs with the bat. The hero of the super over for the Pearls. Has a big role here now. He has to get them a breakthrough. 22 for no loss. The starting run rate was hovering around 7, and at the moment it's close to 6 thanks to that quick fire start.
Yeah, brilliant start and some poor bowling in the first 2 overs. Especially Nilansh Keswani bowling 8 runs down the leg side. 5 wides and then 3 wides. Zawar Farid coming into bowl. Cut away. Not timed to perfection, but he has got enough of the bat. And I think it's going to race to the boundary. Does it? It does eventually.
Oh, this is a bit of a tease, isn't it? This outfield of the ICC Academy is very quick. It's been a bit breezy, so I don't think dew has come into the equation yet. And as Faizan was mentioning, didn't get very good timing behind the ball, but enough to hit the fence. And they've started another over with a boundary.
Yeah, poor ball. Short and wide outside off stump. For a man of Usman's caliber, he can hit them with his eyes closed. So not a great start for the bowlers here. Kamran hasn't scored a single run yet. And Usman, 18 of 11. And again, this is a better shot. And got the better from the bat as well. That has gone to another boundary. Back-to-back fours.
Well, this is why Faizan Khan was saying that this is a below par score. Because this is a very, very good wicket to bat on. New ball coming onto the bat nicely. Even though, again, not as clean a hit as we've seen Usman play throughout his career. But racing away to the fence. 2 boundaries to start the over.
I think he got up a little high up on the bat. Rather than from the meat of the bat.
Well, that's a very good bat. I have to say, I'm a big fan of Usman Khan's bats.
His stance seemingly is a little different today. He's playing with an open-chested stance. The front leg, while he's standing, taking the stance, is already clearing the... He's clearing his front leg. So that looks like, he's going to go and play over covers towards mid-wicket. So in that V, he's looking to play those shots here, Usman.
Yeah. Slightly different approach today from him. And it's working so far. Extras added to the total. 9 extras conceded by the Pearls already. This is a very small total. Less 31 on the board already. Faizan, 136 needed. We were thinking about that 40, 50, 60 runs in the power play. They're looking very good to finish this game before the second power play comes in.
True. And if they bowl like that, I think this match is going to get over in within 10 overs.
Yeah, Shakur has saved 4 runs for the side, and Zawar applauds that attempt from the wicketkeeper. This is a very, very poor ball. And he's done really well. Short fine leg is in the circle. That would have been a guaranteed boundary. Good effort.
Yeah, very, very well done by Abdul Shakur Sher. It was very far, dive to his left-hand side. Saved a certain 4. Nicely bowled. He's a much better bowler when he looks to bowl that back of the hand slower delivery rather than bowling on seam and trying some pace.
Absolutely, yes. And that's why even though he's been given the responsibility of the 3rd over, he's just not able to control that new ball as well as Alishan wants him to. In the meantime, we've completely forgotten that there are 2 batters in the middle. Kamran Atta has faced only 2 deliveries so far in this run chase. Finally gets on strike the wicketkeeper.
That can happen to someone on the other end when he's batting with Usman. The way Usman goes about things takes the focus with him as well. Kamran Atta played a brilliant knock, mind you, in the game that got them here. He scored 76 of 44 deliveries. One of the match-winning performances from him. Wasn't the player of the match, mind you. It was Aryan Lakra, the player of the match in that game.
Yeah, we'll talk about that after the break. Then 33 for no loss, end of 3. Cut hard. Rohit concedes another boundary. The trend of hitting that first ball for 4 continues for the Blitzers in this very small run chase. The required total is already down to just double figures. 99 more runs needed. And they have 17 overs to go. The Blitzers are blitzing their way into the finals. Usman Khan, 27 of 16 already. Kamran Atta is paced just 3 deliveries. He's not needed at all. That required run rate is less than a run a ball. And again, this time he cuts it. Oh, it's a fumble. Well, if you want to see the summary of this Pearl's performance, have a look at this fumble from Zawar Farid. This will sum up everything for you. It sums up everything for these youngsters. They've had a torrid day. 39 for no loss. Short ball and played towards the fielder Aryansh. Trying to create something. They need to do something. They need to create a wicket. They need to buy a wicket. They need to go to the bank and put in a mortgage for a wicket. Something to get a wicket here, because the Blitzers are cruising at the moment. 39 for no loss. When still 2 more overs to go in the power play. Targeting the pads and Rohit. Well, the important thing is it's a dot ball. What a start this from the Blitzers. 29 of 18. This is the 4th over, the 4th consecutive over. They have hit the first ball for 4. And that's where they have released that pressure.
Absolutely. And look at Kamran's figures. He's faced 3 deliveries, hasn't scored a run yet, and Usman Khan is already running away with the game. 29 of just 18. Rohit continues. That is what he's looking for, I think, when he's batting with that stance, with that open-chested stance, where he clears his front leg and tries to go mid-wicket. Didn't get the timing right on that one.
Well, he's having a look at that bat. And Usman Khan, if you don't like it, I will run down from the comm box and take it from your hands. No problems at all. But you're right there. That's a very good observation, Faizan. I think what he's trying to do is just trying to add another facet to his game, which is play very aggressive in the power play. And he pulls it hard. That's gone to the boundary in a flash. Nothing wrong with the bat at all.
Yeah, certainly nothing wrong with the bat. He's still checking it though. Well, if Abdur Rahman has an eye on something, it might get broken. 4 overs gone, 43 without loss.
Kaku, akas lag de pala tao ka.
Ali Shan is trying everything to get a wicket here. The 5th over, and this is the 3rd bowler he is trying in the power play. Riaz Khalik coming into bowl.
He's a very good bowler. Oh, he almost got a wicket right on the first delivery. Coming in sharply. Not a great idea to play from the back foot to a bowler who bowls it quick into the stumps.
I think Kamran Atta had completely forgotten that he's on the other end. That's not just a very poor shot, it's an extremely lazy shot. And you can understand that he's facing his 4th delivery. And we're in the 5th over. Much better from him now. Gets a single.
Riaz Khalik has been there forever, playing the domestic tournaments, played international as well. Still gives us 100%, still wants to prove a point, still wants to perform. And I really fancy the new look that he has, Abdur Rahman. The new very nicely trimmed beard.
Well, that's a look at the field. All the protection in the circle is on the offside. And then that fielder at square leg, they've kept him because Usman has that tendency of playing square rather than going towards mid-wicket. And just on Riaz Khalik, yes, you're right, Faizan. I think both him and I have paid a visit to the barber today. Not the same barber, I can promise you that.
Oh, just missing the diving fielder there. I think he got fingertips to that one, but still goes for a boundary. They've gotten 4 in every over.
Yeah, and the 50 comes up. A 50-run opening partnership in a run chase, a small run chase. A big dive. I think it was Nilansh Keswani. What they needed, Lovepreet Baja, beg your pardon. They needed Ethan D'Souza there. He's taken an absolute blinder, very similar to that attempt. And it's the Blitzers who don't just survive. They are running away with this run chase now.
And we're just into the 5th over. They're going at a run rate of more than 11 runs per over. Required run rate now just 5.5.
Yeah, you don't want to be hesitant in a run chase. That's the beauty of a good run chase. Even if it's a small target, treat it like a 200. They've chased 200 before. They've chased 180, 170 before in this tournament as well. They know the conditions better than anyone. They've got the likes of Nadeem, Ali Abid, just to name a few. Uzair Basha in very good batting form. So just go hell for leather from ball 1.
Nicely played, getting underneath that delivery. He was always looking to play that shot. He knew exactly what the bowler was doing. Well done, Usman Khan.
Absolutely. That is a brilliant hit. He has picked it up from very low and down the leg side, evades his own stumps in the process that could have easily crashed into his own stumps, and hits it for a maximum. Beautiful batting this. Usman moving to 43 of 24. The Blitzers 56 for no loss. We're just in over number 5.
Pearl's in deep trouble here. Still about to go and nicely bowled. I think he got a little bit. No, he didn't. I thought he got a little inside edge on that one, but he got it on the pad. Riaz Khalik celebrates. I think that is what Usman is also talking about.
Well, I don't think he's enjoyed that celebration, but it's fine. The bowler deserves that luck as well. Let's see. No, I think he's missed the bat, because had he hit the bat, I'm sure Usman would have signalled it. But look at that celebration from Riaz Khalik. He has enjoyed this wicket. Usman is saying that would have gone down leg side. Well, Usman, I think you've got eyes at the back of your head, because there's no way you know this. 43 of 25. What a start he's given to the Blitzers. 56 for 1. Well, you don't usually see him bowling in the power play, but I don't think Ali Shan has a lot of options now. He's gone to Aditya Shetty for over number 6. And for me, the run chase, I think, for the Pearls begins now, because Kamranatha has been struggling.
इधर आओ काकू हाँ उधर
Nadeem. No, they've sent in Aryan Lakra. Oh, apologies, Faizan. I thought for one second it was Nadeem that's walked in at number 3. And this is a good move, in my opinion, because they've got Riaz Khalik, who's a left arm spinner. They've got Aditya Shetty, who's a leg spinner. So the ball coming into the left hander. Ali Abid, he switched on today.
Yeah, very good call. And Aryan has been playing really well. This is up and over. It goes the distance. First ball boundary once again. Every over has got a boundary. In the last 5 overs, we've seen this the 4th time that the over has started with a boundary here. This time it's a 6.
Well, yes, they've changed the combination this time. The first 4 overs went for boundaries, first delivery. The 5th one did not. And the 6th one, Kamran said, that's because I was not on strike. I would have hit every ball for 6 if I was on strike.
Very warm welcome to young Aditya Shetty to the crease. And again, a good looking shot. Straight to the fielder, unfortunately, for Kamran. Very good start here for the Blitzers.
Yeah, they're almost halfway through that total already in the power play. Down the leg side, flicks it past that square leg fielder. It's racing away. Just plugs in and they take 2-3. Very good running.
Yeah, great running between the wickets. And a very poor ball from Aditya Shetty. Once again, we've seen all the bowlers been struggling to control the ball, and they've been spraying the ball down the leg side quite a bit. We've seen a lot of wides in the first few overs down the leg side. And now, this would have been a wide had he not got bat on it. 6 matches, 40 runs. He's much better than that, I can tell you this. Best of 39, mind you.
Well, he's the man who did get the man of the match award, as Faizan was mentioning, in that 200 run chase. Even though Kamranatha got 80 odd runs. Full delivery this time and a misfield. They will get 1. And Aryan gets off the mark instantly. Ali Abid, I'll tell you, he is in a good groove today as a captain. Faizan, he's made the right bowling changes. Every time he brought in a new bowler, he got a wicket. The only thing that was not in his control were the fielders catching, and that's what went wrong. They dropped 4 catches today, the Blitzers.
Required run rate now under 5 runs and over. This is not looking good. This is very, very poor from the Pearls. They've given easy runs, easy balls, boundary deliveries. Haven't been able to control the Blitzers here. Pulls out of it just at the last moment. I think one of the players wasn't ready. Last over of the power play. We haven't seen Aditya really bowl in the power play. That shows how desperate Pearls is for a wicket here.
Yeah, 9-10 off the over already. Remember, they need less than 5. So there's no hurry. The only way the Pearls are going to be playing tomorrow is if they get all 9 wickets from here. Full delivery, asking to be hit. Kamranatha does not need a second invitation. He has ended this over with a boundary, and I think he's ended the hopes of the Pearls as well. Very, very expensive power play comes to an end. 70 for 1. Well, there was only one team, one team playing in that power play, and that was the Blitzers. 70 runs in 6 overs. They lost that 1 wicket, but that will not matter, I think. As he picked up another wicket. No, it was in the air. He was very deep, that point fielder. Why was he so deep is my question, Faizan. It's a new batter. You're on top as a bowler.
I was thinking exactly about the same thing. Aryan Lakra has his own theory about how the ball was doing too much. Yeah, never the mistake of the batter. Always a good ball from the bowler.
Yeah, very good ball followed by a rank long hop. And just because Aryan Lakra is just settling in, he is lucky that has not gone for a boundary. Riaz Khalik getting another game today. He's been the third choice spinner so far for the Pearls. Can he turn it on today? Can he be their match winner?
He's done well till now. They all have been very expensive. He's the only one who has picked up a wicket, bowled with some drift and fielded valiantly as well, just like that. Very, very good stop from Riaz Khalik. The new look Riaz Khalik, still 100% passion.
Yeah. On the leg side, a big appeal. You're not getting that one. Riaz gets a single, gets to the other end.
Good over this. We haven't seen a boundary yet in this over. Just 1 run off the bat. This one was a leg by. So that'll bring Aryan Lakra on strike once again. They need more of these overs. More importantly, they need wickets. It's Blitzer's game to lose from here on. Nicely bowled, back of the hand delivery. Well disguised. Very good over this. Just 3 runs coming in this over. 2 of them off the bat.
Yeah, he's pulling it back. Riaz Khalik. They need 4 or 5 overs like this. The Pearls. Only 63 more runs needed from here. 13 overs to go. Oh, it's that in swinging arm ball. Very lucky. Kamran Atta gets a bit of bat on that. The over comes to an end. It's the first in 7 that has belonged to the bowling side. 73 for 1.
Very well ball, Adi.
So Aditya Shetty who will continue.
Yeah, played down the ground by Aryan Lakra. Nicely played. That is all that is required here for the Blitzers. No need to hurry on. Required run rate still under 5. You can get there anytime you want to. A couple of good overs and it'll come under 4. So they are going all guns blazing. Very good start. This is how they should have batted up front. The Pearls as well. A little too watchful in the first innings, if you ask me.
Yeah, they lost 2 very important wickets very quickly. Second delivery of the game, Khalid Shah, their highest run scorer. And then the third delivery of the second over, Alishan Sharfu, their captain and second highest run scorer. And that's why we were talking about it, that their batting order just seemed to be a bit off to me.
Oh yeah.
Good delivery and well played by Aryan Lakra. As you can see, Ali Abid, again switched on, could have easily stuck with the formula that he's been using, gone with Nadeem at number 3. But he's changed things around a bit. He's sent in a very experienced left-hander just to change things. That's exactly what I feel the Pearls should have done at that stage.
I think they were over-reliant on their top order. Both Khalid Shah and Alishan Sharfu, they were over-reliant on those two batters. And those are the batters that have scored runs for the Pearls. Oh, nicely bowled, tossed up, inside edge, safest shot in the book.
Yeah, and they've pushed for two and they get two. Aditya Shetty, he's one of those rare leg spinners that troubles a left-hander as well, because he's got a good googly and then he's got that leg spinner that comes in a mile. 77 for 1. The required runs below 60.
Giving it respect this time around, and that will conclude the over. A good one, just 4 of it. It's 8 overs gone, 77 for 1 now, Blitzers.
Riyaz Khalik to continue, charges down the track. Kamran Atta, there is a throw at his end, and it's just a single. Riyaz Khalik trying to get a run out, missing that.
Good running between the wickets. It was a good call from Aryan Lakra. Riyaz Khalik has been bowling really well. He's given away runs at around 8 runs per over. He's picked up a wicket as well. He's making life difficult for these two especially. Again, nicely bowled, played down the ground. Watchfully played, nicely played.
Oh, Riyaz Khalik. He is a character that you cannot hate at all, whether he's in your team or he's in the opposition. He's given away a single and he is so disappointed, as if it's a catch drop or something like that. Goes down in prostration, wondering what he has to do to get another wicket.
He deserves one more. Beautifully bowled again. And this time not happy with Aryan Lakra.
He's not happy with anyone. He's not happy with Aryan Lakra because he's come in the way. He has not come in the way, Riyaz. He was standing extremely still. Oh, I just love this guy. He plays with his heart on his sleeve and he loves his cricket. As you were saying, he's been playing for a very long time, but even now he's playing as if it's his first match.
Looking like it as well. They say look the part, he's looking the part. Bowling it beautifully.
Wow,
Beating the outside edge of the bat there.
Wow, that was like a leg spinner. Has he used that action? No. Very well bowled. Out of the back of the hand?
I think it was the variation that he bowls. Beautifully bowled.
What
Well
a-
disguised.
What a variation. Oh, as soon as we say that, he's given away an extra and very lucky he's not given away 5 wides. It's Abdul Shakur who is saving the team so far. 81 on the board already. Again goes for that delivery, leaving the left-hander. That is a new variation that Riyaz Khalik has come up with. And so far he has beaten the left-hander not once but twice. Last ball coming up of a very eventful over. Just the 4 runs off it, but the Blitzers are in no hurry. End of over number 9, 81 for 1. Well, Aditya Shetty will continue. The last over before the drinks break. Can they pick up a wicket here? The Pearls, they need one wicket. Maybe just get that Blitzers lineup a bit nervous. Going to the drinks break with momentum behind you. Riyaz Khalik, oh, he's bowled a brilliant over and now he chases that ball down as if his life depended on it. An easy single. 54 more runs of clinical run chase this from the Blitzers so far. It was Usman Khan who started proceedings with a boundary every over for the first four. Aryan Lakra hitting it straight down the ground. Has he beaten the fielder? No, he has not. A good effort there from Zawar Farid, I think, at long on. Saves a certain boundary. And it's only one. Kamran Atta at one stage had faced 4 deliveries and didn't score a single run. 20 of 17 for him. Width on offer, past that cover fielder. It's racing towards the boundary again. A lot of work to do for Khalid Shah, who does really well. Keeps it down to just 2.
Bowling, lovely bowling. Catch it!
Full delivery. Evades the diving Aditya Shetty. No pressure at all for the Blitzers now. They are milking the bowling. They are taking singles at ease. No pressure on them at all. I think it's Alishan Sharfu now who has to do something. He cannot let them cruise along. Pulls it from outside off stump. Drags it even. Nilansh Keswani saves it and they get just a single. Another very good over this in the run chase for the Blitzers. 6 runs off it. Oh, he's gone for that short, quick delivery. That's a new variation for him. Yesterday picked up a wicket of Hafiz Almas. This time that ball has just landed in no man's land. And a single to end the over. At the halfway stage, there is only one team that's bossing it. It's the Blitzers, 88 for 1. And after the drinks break, there'll be a change in the voice. It'll be Abid Ibrahim and Faizan to take you through the end of the innings.
Up top, up top, Usman Khan scoring 43 of 25 deliveries has set the tone for the upcoming batters of Blitzers. It's Kamran Natta who's cruising and batting well for his 24, and joining him is another talented left-hander, Aryan Lakra, the all-rounder. He's been promoted up to the order as well, replacing Nadeem, who's yet to come. After this, there is Ali Abid as well. Plenty of batting with just 32 more to win. Pardon me, 48 more to win. Yeah, just getting my maths right. It's really not going to be easy for the Pearls. They played like champion throughout the tournament, won this semi-final. Bowled it short, and Atta wanted to go big, probably trying to get closer to the ball or mix up here. Kamran Atta was looking for 2. Yeah, the calling should be clear here, the communication should be clear. Look at that. Atta wanted 2, and it took a real while for Aryan to send him back. Not a great calling between the two. They need to prevent these run-outs at least. While the Pearls need just a little bit of room to sneak in. Oh, peach of a delivery from Riaz Khalik. Lovely bowl. That was the arm bowl. Just left the left-hander wondering. He was expecting the ball to come into him and beats him completely. A lovely delivery there. Again, this time he bowled it slightly slower in the air. He's giving it a little bit of a rift as well. There is no pressure, as mentioned Abdul Rahman earlier, whatsoever. It's quite easy job, just 47 of 57. This time milking it outside off, mix up. Oh, sold his partner down the river there. Kamran Atta sent him back while Aryan was halfway to the strip. A very risky calling. The calling is not been up to the mark here between the two. Yeah, he did not see towards his partner. Running off for the single. He just drives through this one towards the cover. This time they will push for 2. Comfortable 2 in the end. I think they need to focus more on the running between the wicket, between these two pair, Aryan and Kamran Atta. I think they haven't batted together a lot. Both of them played for different clubs in domestic region. A soft hand straight to Farazuddin. That will bring the over to an end. 11 gone, 91 for 1. Mohammad Farazuddin has been trusted to bowl this very important phase of the game, while the team Blitzers are cruising towards the victory. And the team Pearls are desperately looking for the wicket. The wicket is the only thing which can bail them out of the situation. Somehow or the other, they need a wicket here. Oh, good delivery. This is good delivery. Man, he's given a lot of air and also a lot of flight on that delivery. Farazuddin is a brilliant all-rounder. This one was going the other way around. The arm ball. Oh! Hit to the wicket. Faraz is not happy with the fielder. Probably asking him to cool down. 43 more needed to win this game. With 9 wickets in hand, Nilansh Keswani was the fielder. Throws it too hard there. Faraz should be behind the stumps. He got a hand to it and the ball goes and hits the stumps. And meanwhile, all that happening, Kamran Atta somehow or the other got his bat dragged. Maybe we are checking with the upstairs. I think Atta just made it. Maybe another slow will tell us the better story. What was the time when the bails were dislodged? This is the ball strikes the stumps. Whether that bat is in the air, the real question is.
Not out.
Not out, says the umpire. That looked safe there in the end.
Point पे आजा लड़के.
Got him somehow or the other. They need a wicket here. Team Pearls are desperate. These are the desperate measures for the wicket. Farazuddin would be ideal to bowl against the left-hander, as he's a finger spinner. Bowls that arm ball nicely, no chance of a run. Plenty of dot bowls, but at this juncture, the team Blitzers doesn't mind that at all. Aryan is playing slow with the below than 50-run strike rate. He doesn't mind at all, as the game is still in the grip. Donning the gloves behind the stumps is Abdul Shakur Shea today, not Aryan Sharma. He plays in the air. Lucky the long one was deep. They need to take care about this wicket. Let's not throw it away. End of the over, number 12. It's 96 for 1.
कागो कबाल ना कहो देर कबाल ना दिखा यो खाओ और का बच्चे पांचवा कर रहा है ना हाँ हाँ
Riaz Khalik has been given that 5th over.
कबाल ना कहो बाल बदलना के कहो खा कबाल ना
That super bowler to bowl that 5th over. And he's too eager to bowl. Just couldn't wait for the umpire to finish the signal.
क्या बात है काकू शाह फराजा लवली फील्डिंग लड़के
Dot ball to start with. They're just trying to somehow
काकू बॉल ना बदलना क्या
create the pressure on the batters. The spinners are pretty much handy here for blitzers. They need runs, at least singles. Oh! Comprehensively beating him outside off. What a great delivery there from Riaz. Lovely delivery. He's quite tall and has that beautiful action where he's still looking for another wicket here. He's already got a wicket. The only man to take a wicket here is Riaz Khalik. Again, this time through the gap.
Good ball, Kaku.
His timing is top class here from Aryan. He just played with soft hand with a beautiful timing on that. Very interesting here. They have banged it a little short there. Riaz Khalik probably was just teasing him outside off, offered him a lot of width. That's what they need. 4 runs in an over will settle the nerves for Blitzers.
Kaku. Oh,
Quick running, they complete one quickly and they'll be looking for 2. No. Kamran Atta is not entrusted with that single. 100 comes up for Blitzers. And now the remaining 36 with 9 wickets in hand and more than 7 overs to go. The fielders, plenty of fielders on the own side. They have kept that. Probably would be targeting his pads. Riaz Khalik. Yeah, brings that one in
excellent ball.
pretty sharply.
जाकर check करना इसकी ball.
It's Ali Shan who's looking for that wicket.
Sir, power play.
Kamran Atta
Next hour power play.
showing that
यो ball पे तो कहा इधर कहा
patience and temperament.
तो वो team तेरा यो
He's bowling his 5th over. Oh, balls, lovely arm ball again.
Keeper boy, keeper.
His fitness is superb here. Riaz Khalik. 5 overs he's bowled, 28 given. And picked up a very important wicket. It's 1-1 for 1 at the end of 13.
Kaku.
Time for that floating power play. Taking on time. And it would be Farazuddin to bowl that over. They are pretty packed outside off. They've got long on deep. And that square leg is deep. They're pretty good handy chances of whipping it on the onside if the ball is around the bats. Or probably the batter would like to go over the covers for the up top. Clear the in ring. 35 needed off 42. That's what he does. Clears the inside ring and gets 4 runs. What a great shot that is. He moves to 33.
Right from the meat of the bat. I love that from Kamran Atta. When he's on song, he looks like a devastating batter. Look at that. Getting underneath it. The elevation was right. The timing was perfect. 3 bounces into the fence 4. He's playing a very good knock. They both are, mind you, because Aryan is playing the sheath anchor role here, which is required as well. Not a lot of runs to get here. And again goes big. Has he connected? I think he has. Yes, he has. 6 more.
Well, 10 off 2. While just remaining around 30 runs. Looks very easy job for Kamran Atta. Is just placing it onto the offside. There is no fielder patrolling that boundary line. It's easy picking. This is bigger. 6 runs. 4 and 6 to follow. It's 1-1 for 1.
Yeah, Nelson on board for the loss of 1. 4 ones on the board. After 13.2, Faraz under some pressure here. And this time it's down the leg side. He's missed out on that. Kamran Atta, I can tell you, would be disappointed with this.
Yeah, he was probably looking to get that most of the runs of this over. He haven't taken single. He's still on strike. Yeah, pretty much looking the intention of the batter.
Yeah, mind games there. mind games. And this has been pulled away. Not timed to perfection. There's a fielder there. So it's going to be only a single this time around. So what Faraz was doing, I think, was trying to get to see what the batter was thinking.
Well, Faraz was with two minds. Either go for the wicket because he kept that outside off, all the fielders inside the ring and giving him on the offside, expecting a bad shot and then get him out. But that fired back. He got 10 runs of 2 deliveries. He changed the side. Now bowling round the wicket to the right-hander.
You know what, that reminds everyone of R. Ashwin. I'll get back to this after this delivery, which has been played again towards mid-wicket. It's going to be only a single this time around. Khalid Shah does the cleaning up job. It reminds a lot of people of R. Ashwin. What they forget is a tall, lanky Pakistan bowler, Arshad Khan, who brought that stutter onto the scene. It was seen never before him. And I think Ashwin has mastered the art, just like the Dusra, which was brought in by Saqlain Mushtaq, mastered by Mutayya Muralidharan.
A perfect example there. There's a long debate on that, who invented the Dusra there. Big shout, and maybe he's got his man. No, we are going upstairs. But Kamran Atta is asking for the helmet. He's a wicket-keeper himself. Maybe knows that he made it.
Yeah, those are touch and go, always touch and go. Losing his balance just at the last time. His foot was grounded at that time. It was still grounded. So well done. Kamran Atta knows that he is not going to go anywhere. That is also the end of the over. 14 gone, 113 for 1. Good over this for the Blitzers. Change in bowling here. Rohit Bangash has the ball in his hand. A little too late in the day, is it? Because they still have 9 wickets in hand and just 23 to get. I think it's all but over. It's a matter of when now for the Blitzers. The way they were going in the first 6-7 overs, I thought it would be over around the 12 over mark. And they've taken it to the 15th now. 6 overs remaining, 23 to get. Required run rate under 4 now. Cut away nicely. This is up in the air. Third man comes underneath and drops it. And to add insult to injury, it's gone for a boundary.
Well, you won't be getting these opportunities every time, while just 19 more needed to win. And you get a chance, maybe a chance to make a comeback into the game. You're playing a semi-final. You need to be slightly better than that. Riaz Khalik has put that one down. It's really, really going to cost them probably the match.
Well, I think it doesn't matter anymore. Isn't it, Abid?
Now it doesn't.
Because 23 to get from 36 deliveries. It is all but over. But yeah, certainly, you never know till the game has ended. And that is the beauty of cricket. This is up in the air again. Miscued hit. And drops. Short of the square leg fielder. They are running for a 2 here. Gets it easily in the end. So things are looking very, very bleak here for the Pearls.
Yeah, they really don't need to push themselves. It's just that easy singles will do the job. Even you find a good delivery, especially from Rohit Bangash, we expect to bowl those good ones as well. So they really just need to tuck it down or just play a dot bowl, doesn't really matter.
And again, flat batting it. This time it's a better connection. And it goes in the gap to the boundary for another 4.
Probably that eagerness from the batters. The aggression is because of the floating power play. He got that one delivery which was short and easy on the onside where he can put it. And he got 4 runs out of never bad choice to take runs on the poor deliveries. That ball got stuck and got easier for the batters to hit. So it shows now in the evening the batting getting slightly easier.
Yeah, it gets easier to bat under the lights. I agree with Abid. 33 balls remaining, 13 runs to get. They would want to finish it as soon as possible and make it a demoralizing victory for the opposition. Short ball, edged. Runs flowing in from the bat of Aryan Lakra in this over. Third 4 of the over.
He tried to make room and place it towards the offside. Got the edge and third was up. Just before this delivery, they took that fielder out on the square leg or mid-wicket region, pardon me. But didn't bowl onto the legs. Rohit really need to bowl according to his field set, but I think it's too late maybe now.
It was already too late, I think, Abid. Genuinely, 23 to get from 6 overs was very, very late in the day. They should have brought Rohit in a little earlier when things were in balance, which they never were. This is up in the air. Square leg doesn't get to it. Aryan Lakra is surviving dangerously and he's getting runs for it.
This is sensible bowling. This is what you need to do. Bowl according to your feel. He's got that deep square out, then you need to bowl around that pad or the body line with the shorter length deliveries or good length areas.
Aryan very quickly on to 34 of 33. He's gotten 16 runs off the bat in this over. He was lagging behind before this. Now looking in command of the situation.
Oh, good delivery there. Testing him on a back foot. 20 over, 15 gone. 129 for 1.
normally रख
Nilansh Kiswani would be bowling probably the last over of this game because 7 more needed only, and both these batters seems to be in a fine nick. They got a single on a very first delivery, which will bring the danger man on strike. Kamran Natta was batting on, pardon me, it will bring the left-hander on strike. Rather, it was Kamran Natta who took that single. Aryan Lakra, left-hander against the left-armer Nilansh Kiswani. Also around the pads, they'll take easy single. They are really not needed to throw away your wicket, remain unbeaten. That should be the idea here from both the batters of Blitzers. Just 5 more runs needed. Kavrata heaps it on the onside. Only a single. Plenty of efforts for just 1 run. I don't think so they would be having any intention now from the Pearls. The game is gone off their hand. Not only gone, but oh, this is hit nicely and hard straight into the hand of Alishan, losing its wicket in the end, and Nilansh celebrates that wicket. Yeah, releases that archer. Getting that left-hander in the end. It was just almost done and dusted. While Aryan wanting go for that big shot on the onside and losing his wicket in the end. Well, this wicket won't make a lot of difference in the game. 132 for 2. Hell, the captain comes on. Yeah, takes a single immediately. Probably it was required the captain to be right there. And we require our captain to be here in the com box. Welcome, Rashid.
Thank you, Abid. Now 3 more runs required. Kamran Atta, what an innings this has been. 42 of 33. He's held his innings together and made sure that he stays till the end. Now 3 required. Should make sure that he gets those 3 quite easily. That's a good shot. Powerfully hit towards the covers. Will only be a single now. But this has been a superb knock from the Blitzers. That single will end the over. 2 runs required of 24 deliveries. 134 for 2 after 16.
Heaves it on the onside, straight to the fielder. Riaz Khalik putting that cash down and not looking very happy. Bowled 5 overs today.
Alishan Sharafu is bowling off spin here. They pick up another single. So the scores are level. Now 1 more run required of 22 deliveries. So we can probably say that this is done and dusted here for the Pearls. Up in the air but away from the fielder. And that will be it. It will be 1 run. And that will be the winning run of the blade of the captain, Ali Abid, taking his team through to the finals. But what a knock this has been from the man, Kamran Atta, unbeaten on 44 of 36. This has been a clinical performance from the Blitzers. And they have made their way into the finals of this ILT20 development tournament. But what a brilliant tournament the Pearls have had. They should go out with a lot of pride. They have been wonderful throughout this tournament.
I think winning with 8 wickets in hand gives them little positive before reaching to the finale. They'll be ready and happy about the proceeding of the semi-finals. They needed that important confidence that they can carry through to the final, to the big stage. Now the Pearls have played tremendously well throughout the tournament. These young boys have shown their class. They have beaten the big sides, big names in the tournament. Let's not take anything away from these young boys. What a show they have brought in. Just one bad day and they've been ejected.
Oh yeah, it has been a wonderful performance. Let's look at the batting card for the Blitzers here. Blitzers, beg your pardon. 43 of 25 for Osman. Kamran 44 of 36. Aryan Lakra with that superb knock 35 of 36, and that has helped them to get to this total.
Plenty of bowlers has been used there, but nothing coming in their way. Only Riaz Khalik to pick that big wicket. Apart from him, it was Nilhansh Keswani who Took Aryan Lakra's wicket there. That's how the second innings highlights where Usman has scored that beautiful 43 runs up front of just 25 deliveries. He really placed the ball, did not look to hit the ball hard. He was looking for the placement tonight.
Oh yeah, it was a superb knock at the top. Look at that. He was the one who was the aggressor in those first 6 overs, and he made sure that he got a lot of runs. He played all around the park. That was a superb shot. The timing was superb from Usman. That was a very good delivery from Riaz Khalid, getting that big wicket. And after that, it was Kamran Atta who came to the party and made sure that he kept that runs coming.
Yeah, not a great day in the office for Aditya Shetty. Got a lot of hammering today. And then Mohammad Farazuddin also bowled well, but it was no pressure whatsoever on the batters. It was just taking them for easy. This was the drop catch of Aryan Lakra, but then still he persisted with his shots, which helped the team in the end, but just could not remain unbeaten on the day.
Yeah, that was the catch. That was the wicket of Aryan. But after that was the captain who made sure that he got them through the line.
Yeah, it was required to hit that winning runs from the man who matters the most. The captain of Blitzer, Ali Abid, has come on to the party and made it quite simple in the end. Well, what a great game of cricket we witnessed here at the first semi-finals, where Blitzers have defeated the Team Pearls and qualified for the finale. Well, time for us to dive into the short break. When we come back, we'll go for the post-match presentation.
Well, let's have a look at the match summary once again of this first semi-final. It was a game between the Pearls and the Blitzers. Pearls batting first got to 135 for the loss of 8 wickets. Lovepreet Singh Bajwa 45 of 34. He was the pick of the batters for the Pearls. Shakur getting 22 deliveries. Farazuddin 13 or 12. Matiullah was superb with the ball. Picked up 3 wickets. Got them that early breakthrough. Zubair has come back to form for the Pearls, picking up 2 wickets. Mohammad picked up a wicket as well. In reply, wasn't a big total to chase down, and Blitzers got that in 16.3 overs. 44 unbeaten for Kamran Atta. Usman Khan, well, he was superb at the top of the innings. 43 of 25, and Aryan Lakra 35 of 36. Winning this game quite comfortably by 8 wickets then. Well, let's head down to the sidelines where we've got Faizan Khan with the player of the match in the post-match presentation.
Welcome to the post-match presentation of the first semi-final at the ILT20 development. My name is Faizan. I am here with Mr. Iftikhar Ali, the ever handsome, evergreen. Mr. Iftikhar Ali is our match referee. He is here to hand over the Player of the Match award in this blistering semi-final that took place between the Blitzers and the Pearls, and eventually Blitzers winning it comfortably by 8 wickets and 22 balls to spare. There were some notable performances in this match for the Blitzers. Aryan Lakra played really well. Kamran Atta played really well. But it was the man who turned the tide of things in the first innings. He is going to get the Player of the Match award for his 3 wickets in his 4 overs, giving away just 23 runs. It's Matiullah Khan. Wonderful performance coming in from Matiullah. Matiullah, this new look is working for you, isn't it?
First off, so thanks, my dear Allah. Fizan bhai, I was so excited for this match because you know this is the do and die match. So I was prepared properly, and Alhamdulillah, I'm very happy today. I am man of the match.
Tell me the reason behind the locks. बाल जो बढ़ाए आपने उसका reason बताइए.
इसके पीछे बहुत बड़ा रीज़न है. एक्चुअली वाइफ ने बोला कि थोड़ा
और घर पे तो जाना ही है तो बात तो माननी पड़ेगी.
Of course, वो तो बिल्कुल मानना पड़ेगा.
But this is looking very nice on you. Keep it that way. In fact, you're looking fitter after the break in the season. So what have you done? What is it different? How are you looking forward to the main ILT20? You're one of the retained players there as well.
To be honest, I was so excited for the ILT, and now is coming Abu Dhabi T10. So I am so excited, and inshallah, I am very hard working for the ILT T20 because you know for last time I play for the ADKR team, and I am so thankful to ADKR. And this season, inshallah, I coming inshallah strong.
Tomorrow is the finals. Should we look for a special bowling performance from Matiullah tomorrow?
Yeah, of course. To be honest, back-to-back matches, you know, and I am traveling to Ras Al Khaimah, so for 4 hours, you know, so I came from Ras Al Khaimah. So inshallah, tomorrow, just today rest now, and inshallah, hopefully tomorrow, inshallah, win the final.
You're working very hard in your bowling, and not just in your bowling, with your look, with your language as well. That's very well done. Thank you so much, Matiullah. Congratulations on the performance today.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Well, that's Matiullah Khan. He is the player of the match. Wonderful guy, wonderful personality, and of course, wonderful performances from him. Blitzers are into the finals, but we have another game lined up for you, and that's going to start in just a little bit. We are going to go into a break and be right back.